They're gonna be on this time, so I'm ready to get my booty blasted by Pepsi Man. And
Peppers.
pizza. Yep. Get all that.
Guess what I'm
pizza.
drinking?
What are you drinking?
Beppis.
Penis.
Wild cherry Beppis.
Cool.
Peppers.
We're live. Hello. How's everybody doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You guys all doing good? There it is.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. My cousin's fiance. You'll never believe what they did for his bachelor party.
What did they do?
All night D&D.
Oh my.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's more
I was like,
pizza.
what? That's fantastic.
Hi, Missy.
Hi, Missy.
Missy with the slice of pizza.
Yeah.
I oversteeped this mint tea and now my breath is fabulous.
Oh boy. Hate that.
Well, it's a good thing.
Nice. I like it strong.
Why is my avatar still Pharaoh?
Did you change it?
Yeah. But then there's like this one over here that you just
no,
click.
Oh no, you're Yax. You're not.
Yeah, I'm
you're not
Yax.
Pharaoh. Yeah, there's a Pharaoh in the corner.
What's this thing in the corner?
Can you move it?
No.
Okay, I'll move it for you then.
No, don't worry. What? You did that on purpose.
Maybe. Maybe I did. You have discovered two dogs.
One dog, two dog.
Yes.
Where's the other dog?
Stray dog.
Oh, they're petting it. I see.
There's another one, but he's behind the coon.
I'm sad.
Why?
What's this?
So I lost my old phone, and that old phone I used to carry important stuff in the case.
Oh.
Mostly just my health card and my fucking Presto card, and that's it. But the health card bit is stinky.
Yeah. Ugh.
Wally needs to join. Oh, you know what? I just realized I was still on the starting screen. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that dog interaction.
Mongo.
What's that white stuff in the frog hemoth's mouth? Is that supposed to be stuffing?
No, that's the
our
slug.
Oh,
That's your pet 15-foot tall slug.
Wait a minute.
Where did
Will,
we
put
get
him
this-
back.
What?
Why is he back to that again?
Back to what?
Why is he back to being dead on the floor again?
Oh, well, because you didn't send me the full picture with Arugi's stuff in it.
Also, what's with the?
So it's not the
Yeah,
updated.
Rugi literally just sent me that, like,
I'm so sorry.
earlier.
Well,
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we can do that live this session.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
boy.
This is you guys just walking right back in.
What's with the berserk child?
she is a little child we found in.
Yeah, you found a kid and decided to bring them home.
Oh, is that what we're using to represent the kid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I can accept this. I was just like, is this some tasteless joke or?
No. No, it's not. It's a very, very tasteful joke.
It's all the tastes.
Yep. Guess what it
It
tastes
is
like?
very delicious, in fact.
Turnips.
I was gonna say demon cum, but okay.
So turnips.
Fucking Rugi, I can't even get the file because I need permission.
Oh fuck, I didn't even. Ah shit.
Oh my god.
Hey Jakey, how's it going?
Let me make that public real quick.
Jakey Bricky.
Whoopsie whoopsie.
Hey, Jakey. Use the commands.
Oh. Yeah, I guess he could.
Salty's here too.
Alright, let's make this. I make it public. There.
I'm gonna try to convince Sassy to get Risk of Rain too, so that we can have a bigger group going for it.
I could join as well. I don't
Yeah.
mind getting the game.
Yeah, today's not like a proper session, so I can
Here you go.
have sound effects
Send in
on
the file.
just fine. Sup, Noel? How's it going?
Oh, God. There's two Ardeuses.
Oh fuck.
There
I
are.
forgot.
One is
Another
more than enough.
Excellent. just hide this
Worthy.
one under that one. Oh, wait. There you go. Wait, how many of you are there? What the fuck? Where'd you go?
Wait, what's going on? Put him on top. There we go.
Oh yeah, deceit was pretty good. Good thing Sassy has the the round with me and P, the Magic D, archived forever. Because that was pretty fun. I'm doing okay, Noel. How are you doing? And then you ask me how I'm doing, and then I'll ask you how you're doing.
Oh my god, it's like working in read. How you doing? Good. How about you? No. You know what the translation for that is? Business has been slow. Don't fucking ask me for Raptors t-shirts.
Oh.
I swear to God, I almost picked up the phone the other day and was like, play it again, sports. We don't fucking sell Raptors t-shirts. Go
Raps are
home.
behind right now by like 10.
Are they? Oh yeah, they're playing tonight.
Yeah, it's game 2. We're up by 1 game so far.
Okay, for some reason this file doesn't want to download for me.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
I mean, hold on. Let me scoopy that at you.
Oh, at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if you can download it.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Instantly.
Virus scan warning.
Oh,
Open
that's-
using...
Oh,
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's
Isn't
open
that
that with
even-
Chrome. Let's put that where nobody can see it.
I want to see it.
boy.
Download
Accidentally
anyway.
sent
Oh,
all
okay,
my
well,
photos.
first of all, this is 192 megabytes. I can upload up to 5.
Oh.
So, I'm not gonna download that unless you send me a
Okay.
version that's 5 megabytes.
Rest in pepperonis, what the fuck? Why is this file so fucking hard?
Hold up, we could do like a little cheeky cheats where you upload the original file and then you take the one that I posted in Dungeon and Dragon channel.
Hold on. Oh, it's downloading on Chrome, but it doesn't want to download on...
I can tell that it's
Firefox.
downloading by your mic.
Oh. Keck. Sorry.
Uploaded.
It's already
19
done, though.
pieces, Jesus. Yep. Yeah, just
Yeet.
merge those and send those to me.
Yeah.
And then I'll upload them, and we'll make a new
We have
office.
2 areas that are very particularly detailed. And then the rest fucking
or a
isn't.
little bear. That's fine. Need to
Okay.
make a room for Logan and Olivier on the other side there, near where the frog hemoth is.
Where's Logan been sleeping?
Elsewhere.
Probably have a much nicer house than say that working all these fucking degenerate animal keepers. Animal hoarders, I mean.
Oh, right. I forgot one thing. I'm gonna need to move this.
Okay. I'll send you the PNG now.
Okay. Make sure it's, yeah, under 5 megabytes.
I'll try my best. Let's see.
I mean, if it's not under 5 megabytes, I can't upload it. So,
Let
you gotta
me
do it.
double check that that's under 5. It's definitely not. But the one that I sent you is very much. The heck was that one?
Back.
Oh yeah, no, I simplified it for you so that it could be a little bit smaller.
What? How did you get Ardmule so big?
I was gonna say.
I didn't do that.
Who did this?
Let's compress that.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
I don't understand. Why would you do that? Okay, anyways, what are we doing
God,
today?
he's got a mustache. I didn't notice that. He's got a pencil thin mustache. It's so gross. No. I look just Jake.
There we go. Perfect.
Magnifique.
Okay, that's under 5 now.
Oh my god. Well, Christine, do you think you could use like Photoshop files in Clip Studio?
Okay,
Like,
cool.
if
You
you
can,
can.
yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Go download that
Yep.
1 million megabyte fucking thing that Arugi made. I mean, granted, it wasn't much lighter for me either, so, you know. I'm used to PSDs being like a gig. It's nutty.
Oh, that's a lot of PSD.
Not like a gig, a little under. But yeah, it's a lot of PSD. Lots of layers.
I'm getting PTSD from this PSD.
I was gonna make that joke.
Okay, yeah, I sent it to you, Brandon, on
Yeah,
Skype.
I downloaded it.
All
Okay.
those pumpkins.
I'm working on
And a
getting
bug.
it uploaded now.
But yeah, in this new office, what you'll see is some
You'll
improvements.
see it when we get that uploaded. In the meantime, let's do some things. Let me just
Our
rename this
raccoons will
file.
no longer be our stuff. Our
Yeah.
stuff table will actually look like a table. And we won't have a shittily drawn fucking pot. So, you know.
I worked real hard on that.
And a
Sorry,
Ruby.
it's not up to your standards.
I mean, it's okay. It's good for the time being. It's a great placeholder.
Well, there you go. That's all you needed.
It's trash, but it's our trash.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's great for the function that it serves.
But it has outlived its use.
Yes.
Okay, open.
And it is not nearly shiny enough.
And then watch the stream quality plummet
Yay!
as I upload this massive file. It's actually not very massive, but it's massive by Roll20 standards. Upload complete. Okay. Cool.
That's what she said.
And then I'm gonna slide that into the maps folder. There we go. Cool. Okay, and I will make a new office for you guys as soon as we finish with this business here, because I don't want to rewrite all the shit that I wrote over here.
Do it! Rewrite it all!
Unless I just delete this office. But I don't
Oh,
know
fuck
if you
yeah.
want me to.
I just figured out that apparently I can
No.
actually renew my health card. Rather, not renew my health card, but like replace my health card by just calling Service Ontario.
Yeah,
Yeet.
Cool.
yeah.
Love that.
They're pretty good about that stuff, at least. I had to do the same when I lost my wallet once.
I love the government.
No, you don't.
You're right. They take my
Okay.
money.
And use it on cheeseburgers.
And horse racing, apparently.
Oh,
Yep.
horse racing.
Stop that. I don't ever want to see these pipes again.
Oh, I like that. He's erect now.
I don't ever want to see these again.
Oh no.
Ew.
It just widens.
No, no, listen.
Oh no!
Listen.
Pumpkin, get out of there!
This
Oh,
is...
It's gonna suck.
Here we got
blast range.
No, it's gonna
uncircumcised,
blow.
uncircumcised
Soviet
Ardmule.
Russia, dick suck you.
And now we got circumcised Ardmule.
Why is he doing the cummies next to the pot? No, he's not doing the cummies.
As all things should be. There we go.
Well, I mean, you could try and sell that for lube. That'll get you money. Might as well just deposit directly into our pot.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
the duality of man. Taxation is theft. Unless it's a Twitch thought, then pay your taxes.
Oh, my neck.
Okay, so
am in pain.
yep, you did all your business from last time. You made several trips using the caravan in order to get all the loot out, all the loot that you wanted,
Everything,
including the giant slug.
So what is the giant slug?
Probably basically just whatever detritus you throw in front of it.
I'm thinking we should make a trap door that just leads down to like a nice dark damp area for the giant slug.
Ooh, a basement.
You don't
Exactly.
own the building below you.
No, we're on
How
top
much
of the
does it
building.
cost?
Aren't we under
You're
a bridge?
You're
Wasn't that the thing?
You're renting. You're gonna build a trap door into your fucking neighbor's
Wait, what
room.
floor are we on?
You're on the second floor.
Oh boy.
I thought we were on the ground floor.
No,
Just below us, they just hear a lot of like hooves and whatnot.
which is why it's even funnier that you get the frog hemoth in there, and the wagon, and the slug.
Oh my god.
Worst neighbors.
Because, again, this wasn't supposed to be lodging. This was supposed to be an office. But you guys turned it into lodging.
Where else are we gonna sleep?
I was gonna make it so that you would need to, like, find a fucking place to stay or stay at the inn, etc.
Well, no.
But you just decided, nah, we sleep where we work, we eats where we shits.
You know,
Shit's
not
in the
quite
frog
that
hemoth now.
vile, you know?
Oh shit. Speaking of which, this place needs a bathroom.
I'm pretty sure at this point you guys just put your
I
ass out
think
the
we
window.
just shit in the... Yeah. We just shit in the money pot.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought we were all collectively using the Ardbar house.
That's
Oh,
why there's all those trash
You're not
bags.
wrong.
I mean,
Some
yeah,
of
that's
us
what.
might...
We don't
Got a
have
garbage bag
a
right there.
kitty litter box.
Oh god, this fucking red curry is super spicy.
Oh,
Or just, like-
fuck. I could go for some curry.
We're just going right in the frog hemoth mouth.
No.
It's not sanitary. You don't
So-
know where that frog hemoth has been.
I'm pretty sure it's been in the same place forever.
You don't know where this office has been.
It's the same place forever.
Okay,
I don't know. I would probably say that I don't know where the goblin's been.
carrying
Go
on.
on.
So after you get everything in, by the way, we're now at 5 months past since you all started this adventure.
That's a lot.
Yep, we're actually also at about 5 months since we started playing D&D.
Somebody was
Hmm.
messing.
Uh-huh.
I think someone messaged just Big Bear.
Oh.
Oh, just the Discord? Oh,
Mhm.
oh,
Yeah, that's me.
Oh.
oh,
Supposed to
I see.
Did something happen?
But
Yes, it
sweet,
did.
sweet armor.
Our Deus got like mad upgrades.
did he put
I
the
got,
lapis for nips?
Yes, he did. He
Did.
certainly did.
So lapis nipules, got it.
Oh, that's what you wanted the lapis for.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a really big office if we can fit like horse and carriage in it.
I mean, yeah. That's sort of why we set up shop here.
I hear a dog.
Yep.
Yes. My dog.
Okay, I got off track again.
You're welcome.
Okay. Right. Bap. There we go. Comfy.
What?
The music.
Music.
Oh.
Oh.
Excellent. Alright, now that we have that, I can begin properly. I didn't write anything for this, this is mostly improvised, so...
Oh boy, the best way to go.
Yep. After bringing everything in, Logan confronts your group and says, well, I believe we have a lot of things, frankly, to talk about. After that adventure, after that eye-opening experience, after that game changer.
Hmm.
of money for lube.
Do we still have the loop?
Well, we've got plenty.
And we got more supplies
think
now,
you-
thanks
I
to the
think you
slug.
We have a slug now.
Are we just like humble lubricant merchants now?
You're taking the slug on walks through town, and then one person comes behind you and picks up all the slime as you go.
Yeah, sure.
Dibs, not it.
I could hire slug bearers.
It's okay. The Wallies can do it.
You could probably put like an absorbent rag on a harness
That's
to
what I was
the
thinking.
slug, so that it just kind of picks it up automatically.
It's like
Yeah.
the opposite of a Zamboni.
I was going with
Amazing.
horses in like their poop bags, but that's even better.
Yep. Yep. So that's
I'm
what you're
only
doing
here
there.
to entertain.
Yeah, Logan presents you all with a document and says, I've prepared a little agenda of things for us to discuss going forwards. I believe it's necessary, as of yet we've been somewhat aimless, admittedly, in our venturing. I think it's time we really started thinking about our future. You know? We've been together for 5 months.
Well,
I
I know
just-
that I'm gonna be a super duper cool wizard in the future. So I've got that figured out. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, let's talk about your individual ambitions first before we talk about the group. Wally, how do you expect to become a super duper wizard?
I learn a whole lot of spells and fight a lot of monsters until I become big and strong. In the figurative sense, not the literal one. Because I'm a scrawny wizard. But I will be strong in the magic muscles. That will be
And
me.
how do you expect to accomplish this being part of an expeditionary crew?
By fighting a lot of monsters and finding a lot of tomes.
What about your thoughts on the world of Canaan itself so far as you've seen? These are your first travels around the world, yes?
Yeah, totally. You know, it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of mysteries. I don't like the proto-elves. They can kiss my rump. However, I would like to know some more of the things that are hidden away here. And maybe I'll find something that'll be relevant to my interests. I feel like something's hidden here. And that something has something to do with my smug halfling statue.
Alright, that thing. I forgot about that. Message me about that later.
I still don't know where
Okay.
my creepy idol came from. I just know that it's gonna stick with me
It
no matter
talks
what.
to you in Abyssal.
Yep.
Alright.
Can't get rid of the damn thing.
Okay, Yex, what about yourself?
Well, I heard there was a giant monster that tasted delicious in the ocean. And, I mean, it looks like we're headed that way. So I'm pretty on track, not gonna lie.
I'm actually confused. What did you mean by any of that? There's a giant monster in the ocean and we're going there?
I mean, yeah. You guys showed me that map with all the points on it. And
Oh,
I thought we were
okay.
gonna go ex-
No, sorry. That monster was a random doodle you guys did.
No, I know that. I said this. Didn't we go over this?
No.
Like when I introduced my character?
Oh. I thought you had something to do with Allosauruses. I don't remember, it's been a while.
I mean, Allosauruses are good too.
Okay, see, I thought you were talking about the map that you found that indicated this spot here, and we're talking about this guy.
No,
Okay.
I wrote it into my character's backstory.
Okay.
I don't know that she'd heard there was a giant
Giant ocean
Leviathan
monster.
or something in
Okay,
the ocean.
I
She
see.
wanted to kill it and eat it.
Alright, so that's what you're after.
Yeah.
And what convinced you that we're headed for the ocean aside from that treasure map? If it is indeed a treasure map and not something more
What,
sinister.
you guys don't want treasure?
Pleasure?
I mean, yeah, we all do, but
So why
Didn't we
aren't
that's
just
not
become
really
the
what
witch?
I asked.
Like, we're headed in the right... I'm so confused. What do you mean, what makes you convinced that we're headed there?
Is that something that you all want to pursue immediately?
Well, it wouldn't be immediately, but we're definitely headed that way.
Well, if we are to set out to sea, there's a few things we would need first.
Right.
Namely a boat, or we could hire a boat crew.
We can
No,
flip
we-
the carriage over on its back.
That's true, and then we could find a wizard, and we could get the wizard to turn our horses into whales. And then we could get them to...
I was thinking just giving our horses some flippers.
You
Yeah.
say any of that like it's easy.
Well, look, it's a plan. It is getting me closer to my goal, and much closer than I was 5 months ago. You
Sup,
know?
Sassy? Thank you for the host.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, how about
I mean,
if
that
I
seems
slap
reasonable
you
to
and
me.
kill you, huh?
What is with this fucking roll that's sitting on there? You rolled 6.
Oh, that... Oh, God.
12d6, like, a whole bunch of 5s and 6s.
Yes, that is... how much damage the thing that attacked Arugi could have done
Oh,
if it pulled off its technique properly. If that thing had an advantage, it does a shitload of damage to you.
It would
And
just
all of the
eviscerated
enemies that I stuck it with, if they hit you, they give other dudes advantage against you.
cool.
Yeah. But it didn't happen, thanks to... thanks to
Thanks to-
Pumpkin's ingenious entangle.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah? So you're supposed to
the,
get was a...
the creature had permanent disadvantage on attacks because it couldn't get out of the entangle because it had a -1 to strength.
Excellent. And that's what Entangle is for.
Yep. Okay,
This
so is
curry's
that
really spicy.
what is?
Sorry, go on.
Oh, the curry's spicy.
Curry. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Does
Hard to
Yax
breathe.
have anything else to add?
I mean, not really.
Okay.
I'm actually like super duper on track here. And you know what? The more time we spend preparing, the better I get at hunting things. So
Okay. Excellent.
I'm pretty pleased with this.
In that case, Iskra.
Hi.
Is
I was hoping
There's
you'd
a
talk because
character
I had a
named
hiccup
Iskra in a
coming on.
book I'm reading.
Is there?
What book is that?
The Witcher.
Oh.
Heh.
Is that where you got it from?
Is
No,
it?
I just,
No?
just
Oh.
came up with it on
Okay.
the
Oh,
spot.
okay.
Oh,
But
shit.
that's
Okay,
not
Salty's
a
gone.
coincidence.
Everybody start doing cool things.
Except the Iskra and this one's an elf.
Cool thing.
Yeah.
Cool
I failed.
Pardon?
You failed. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be my downfall.
Tinnitus, yes.
Yep. What is even the question that I asked Wally to begin with? Oh yeah, Iskra, what are your own personal ambitions? And how do you think being part of this expeditionary crew will help you achieve them?
Well, one of them just to go out slaying all the monstrosities out there. Just shoot and kill. We've kind of been doing that already.
I see.
And-
So you just really hate monsters.
No, man, they taste delicious.
Yeah.
Well, they have to be dead to eat,
hmm
Not necessarily.
or
I
at
was-
least dismembered to some extent.
Not
Not as
necessarily.
Okay, so not Iskra saying, but it was actually about just to let slip as Iskra about the griffin.
Oh.
The Wallies are suspicious, but they're not 100% sure.
Wait, what's suspicious?
Nothing
missed that.
suspicious.
Oh.
Okay, so yes, we have two of our members who are satisfied to simply hunt.
Yeah, and maybe along the way, I'll meet some relatives or something I lost contact with.
What do you think Loishka's ambitions are? Aside from the debt of gratitude she owes us and the connection that she had to this office, and the fact that her only surviving friend is under our employment.
Sure. I think she does not like witches so much anymore.
She
Yeah.
ever liked witches?
Probably not, but like she
Sup, Astral?
she's begrudgingly friends with the one in the forest because we're friends with her. So that's the only one she'll be quote unquote okay with. But
Yeah, she's probably like selectively witch racist.
God damn it. Why do you have to say racist about everything? Which isn't even a
Because
race.
it's funny.
you're racist.
Because it's funny.
Okay.
Just how I'm like proto-elf racist.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
It's like shaming. Just add shaming to anything. It sounds
I'm
legitimate.
racist against this species that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's okay. That's fine.
Oh boy. Man, those Cro-Magnons, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Cro-Magnon.
The Cro-Magnums.
Cro-Magnon.
Okay, moving on. Ardeus, what about yourself?
I don't really have any goals other than money. But I've been enjoying this, traveling around, exploring, finding treasures.
What do you
Getting
think of the ancient world of Canaan that we've stumbled across?
I
Booze.
mean, there are a lot of things I'd like to figure out how to utilize. for some...
You're exactly what the elves feared. People using the things that they discovered in the ruins to further their own pursuit of power.
yeah, that's about right.
Wonderful. In that case, that moves us right into the first item I made on our agenda, which is that we should probably file a report to the Explorers Lodge regarding our discoveries around Canaan.
Ooh, we should also save up money to make that farm. That petting zoo.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. That's item 3 on the agenda.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about the side quests first. What are you talking about?
Wait, so the farm is not the side quest? The farm is the main quest? This stuff is the side quest?
I thought
Yes.
it always was.
Yes,
Okay, I'm going to expect you to help me
Now
write this
Stardew
report.
Valley.
of course.
Those interested. But
Boy.
yes, first of all, what do all our discoveries amount to? That is going to be what we need to form our thesis around. What does any of this mean?
They're all linked so far.
Yes,
Black
what are the
coffins,
what are the things we have discovered?
Black
Aliens.
coffins, skelly dudes.
Sorry, Wally, what was that?
Okay, but get this. Aliens.
Sorry, I'd like you to elaborate.
Space. Clocks. Science. Weird skeletal dudes. Creepy masks. Ancient temples.
Hey, Wally.
Pyramids.
Wally.
Aliens.
What's an alien?
Yes, first of
You
all,
know,
what's that? Second of all, when did we discover a pyramid?
well, I mean, the spire's kind of pyramid-like.
No, it's not. In fact, it
Just
is.
elongated
It's a spire,
pyramid.
okay? It's just a really long pyramid.
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't have layers or steps like a pyramid. In fact, it's pretty straight.
It's just
No,
an erect
a pyramid. Yeah, a pyramid is simply a shape with 5 sides, or
Well, first of all, the
thought
Dawn
it was
Spire had
4.
4. Second
But
of
the
all,
base.
it
no,
was
but the bottom,
it
the
was
bottom.
it was a prism.
Yeah,
it
but
didn't
like
taper.
that's okay. No, but pyramid shapes by definition are prisms, basically.
No, they're
as you describe
pyramids.
Hold on. Let's
It did have
let me
a
access
dead
the
body
Google.
inside,
My life is a prison.
like a pyramid.
No, pyramid shapes
Oh boy.
don't have to. No, hold on.
Pyramid shapes don't have to have 4 sides.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This thing was a prism. It was flat on top, flat on bottom. It didn't have steps going up like any kind of pyramid. It didn't have a slope.
Oh, it didn't have a slope.
No, it did not have
Whoa.
a slope.
I'm pretty sure it was more of an obelisk.
It was
Could
more
be
of an obelisk, yes.
Or a rectangular
Tormentor.
pyramid.
Okay, well that's a little bit more boring. Okay, obelisks, but obelisks are still alien suns.
Please describe to the class what you believe an alien to be.
Well, an alien is a creature that is alien.
Alien to what? Alien to this land? So where do they come from?
They come
Aliens.
from... Wally points upwards.
We know what space is.
Do we?
Yeah.
What is
Okay.
space? I don't think I know what space is. This is
Space
not
is
in
the
my-
land beyond the sky.
Isn't that where like gods live and shit?
The space
Basically,
between our
yes.
base's ears.
What?
Basically, yes, he said.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so perhaps god aliens.
God, aliens.
So Galians.
That is quite a leap of theory. If I brought that up to to the Lyceum in Greatheart, they'd call me a quack.
Okay, then let's take a
call them
more
Galians,
grounded
then.
approach.
Let's perhaps table that for now and focus on more terrestrial theories.
Okay.
They could be from another plane.
Another what?
Wait, we're not going with the
No.
the-
No, we're not.
Cosmology.
We're not D&D
The demons of
cosmology.
the abyss. I mean, what?
No, we're not D&D cosmology here. Custom setting.
Well, what if proto-elves were illegal in this part of
What?
town? So they were illegal aliens.
Oh, God.
I still don't understand. You say aliens come from the same place as the gods, but they're aliens, not angels, or not messengers, not celestial beings. I'm so confused.
Well, I mean, they don't have to be celestial. They just have to be extraterrestrial.
Does that mean they could be from the water?
Maybe.
Wait. Extraterrestrial?
Extraterrestrial.
Yes, extraterrestrials.
Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, we're moving on from that one.
It's been a long day, leave me alone.
Okay, so, regarding more terrestrial concerns, the places that we've explored, can you list them? And what you
the
recall
Dawn's
of
Fire?
them?
Lorne Aleph had all the clocks.
Yes, we started with Lorne Aleph. That's where we started. What can you tell us
yes.
about Lorne Aleph?
Clocks and a bunch of these naughty thingies.
Which one was Lorne Aleph again?
The very
It's
first
the first
dungeon.
place that we... You know those masked dudes? It's really ugly boys?
Oh,
Yeah,
One of them was there.
yeah, they dragged Logan under. We almost burned him alive.
right.
Good times. Right,
Yeah, I
Logan?
just forgot about that. Logan is traumatized.
Yeah, what can you tell us about Lorne Aleph and what its purpose could have been, Subfrago?
There was...
Hey, who's an ugly
Weird
boy? What are you
abomination.
talking about, Froggle? Oh, right, the people in Lorne Aleph. I thought
Yeah.
you were calling the people on screen ugly boys for a second.
Y'all is ugly.
No, there's some pretty boys on screen. So yeah, what can you tell us about Lorne Aleph and what its purpose could have been and the things that you found there?
So yeah, there were these things with like a little like ropes and knots and stuff. And they seem to be strategically tied. However, I have no idea what they are.
Sup, Okri?
There's a bunch of was it machinery? The clockwork.
Yeah.
So that implies time. There was sand and all of that, and that was interesting because maybe that would be like an hourglass kind of thing, so like keeping time in a sense.
Maybe they're from
Then there was
maybe the beings from the past are actually from the future.
That's
Sure.
another quack theory.
Look, it sounds better than gods, but not gods.
Anyway, the
Okay.
conclusion that we came to, way back when, 4.5 months
Oh, no.
ago. What?
I see the start of it already.
The start of what?
Just hides it. I saw that on Rugi.
What's that?
Started to draw.
I was scrolled over.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, great.
Continue, please.
Okay. Yes, the theory that we came up with was, originally we thought Lorne Aleph was a facility for creating clocks, but with all that we discovered, the theory that you and I, Wally, came up with was that it is actually a place used to research timekeeping itself. What do you make of that?
Exactly that.
And what about the orrery-like object that we found in the basement?
The what?
The orrery.
The what?
The orrery.
What is that?
The planetarium.
There you go.
Bro.
It seemed to have 5 planets represented on it, but they didn't correspond to any that we knew in existence. Even using our most powerful telescopes at Greatheart, no such things have been revealed to us. Perhaps they weren't planets at all and it wasn't actually an orrery.
What, it was just somebody's fucking imagination?
Or it could have been a device to serve some other purpose.
I still have no hypotheses on this.
I mean, the aliens sound more and more plausible now.
There were 5 spheres represented. The central one was a larger black one, and then there were 4 smaller ones around. A red, a silver, a blue, and a green.
So red, silver, blue, green, and what was the other one?
The central one was black.
Red, silver.
They're from inside the planet. It represents the different layers of the planet. Which is not something my character would fucking know. But it sounds pretty goddamn likely.
It's something Pumpkin could have told you about.
Yeah, how does Pumpkin know this?
Pumpkin was a student at the Shrine of Briona.
Yeah.
Pumpkin is actually very highly educated.
Oh.
Smarter than some of us here.
Yeah. Probably smarter than the majority of the party, actually.
What is Pumpkin's intelligence?
You've got that.
I don't have it in front of me.
Okay, well, let me find it then.
I thought it was only
It's at
like
least 12.
13.
That means she's just... Oh wait, no, never mind.
Let me put it this way, most of the party has like 8.
Got min-maxed. That's to be expected.
Yes.
Mine's at 10.
So basically having any bonus puts her in the top sphere of the party.
Amazing.
Canem NPCs. Pumpkin. Pumpkin has 12 int.
So yeah, smarter than most of us.
Yeah. The only characters smarter are Smalley, Wally, and Logan. Actually, I think Loishka's got a 14 int.
Yeah, pretty sure she
Ardeus
does.
also.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
Ardeus's?
14.
Lishka's at 14.
Oh, Ardeus has a 14 int?
Yeah, I didn't
Neat.
min max. I spread out everything.
He's just really inebriated, that's why you don't know.
Yeah, that opens up some possibilities for things.
Does it?
Yeah. That allows him to multi-class into wizard if he so desires.
Yeah, I was putting everything into everything else except for Constitution before, just so I can do that. So I could be multi-class man, 5,000.
Big multi-class man.
So, wild theory.
Yeah.
What if the colors on that aurorium, planetarium thing
Mhm.
isn't for planets, but like for locations?
Oh, perhaps.
Yeah, probably location.
What do you think they could each represent?
Well, I mean, considering like Lornalith, we found that black disc, so that would be the black one, right?
Oh no. Now that you arrange it like this, it looks suspiciously like something, doesn't it, Sarah?
I don't see it.
It's up top.
And Shiner Biona had all those green jelly dudes and life and stuff, right?
Up top? Oh. Oh god, come on.
Hold on, let me just arrange that.
Am I supposed to be worried?
Yeah, be very afraid. Who recognizes that now?
Oh boy.
Is that Magic the Gathering?
Yes.
Show yourself.
What? That wasn't intentional.
Sure, it wasn't.
Okay,
Well, we
so
can leave it like that for now.
yeah, the black one there is the largest. Here, in order of size, the black one is the largest, so let's stretch that out a little. There you go. Followed by the white. No, sorry. Followed by the green one. Followed by the white one. Make the green one a little bigger. And then followed by the red one, and then the blue one is the smallest.
Are these things that we actually have?
No, the orrery was something that you found, but it was like part of the floor. Wait.
So we have a black
Oh,
disc.
I see what you're doing. You think the green one represents Briona?
Yeah, just because like green life.
Briona, the
we
green
saw all
goddess.
those green, and we saw those green dudes too.
So if that's the theory, what would the other ones represent?
So going on like sort of key things we've seen, there was that
Bolas.
Bolas. There's that black coin disc thing we found in Lornalith, so that could be Lornalith itself.
The black would be Lorne Aleph itself.
Maybe, or it
Oh
would
yeah,
be
we did find that object, the black coin, as it were.
Or if not Lornalith, it could be the place we just went, just because all those sarcophagi.
Yeah, we still don't have a name for that place, by the way.
That place.
We'll get to that. Let's focus on Lorne Aleph for a moment. What do you think What do you think the other spheres could represent then? You think the middle one is Lorne Aleph itself?
It could be Lornalith, or it could be that place. Right now I'm going to go with Lornalith, just because that's like where the idea first came from.
Because that's where you found the black disc,
Okay,
right?
and
Yeah,
then
that's
what about the other spheres?
Other spheres? Well, if we were going like with Lornalith being black, the silver one could be that place, just because like it had all the mechanical.
Oh, you think they
and
represent
robotic stuff.
places then?
Maybe.
That's what
Okay.
he said.
When you wrote Briona, I thought you meant it represented the goddess Briona. I didn't think you meant it represented the shrine of Briona.
No, but he said places. That's the first
Okay.
thing he said.
Yes.
Because you just wrote Briona.
Yeah.
But
just
he
'cause-
said places.
But he
yeah,
just wrote
Briona,
Briona.
Lorne. But I did write
pronounced
Lorne too.
places.
But he just said Briona. He didn't even say shrine of Briona.
Everybody else understood it except for you. Moving on.
There. Shrine.
There you go. I can't read that for the life of me. Too bad the text
Try.
tool. Too bad the text tool in this program's super fucking trash. Fix your fucking text tool, Roll20. I have to click 30 times to get it working. Right,
It's also, like,
you work
super
on that.
tiny.
You can change the size.
Oh my god. So.
You can change the size of your peepee.
What is
Okay,
it
so
orange?
moving on from Lorne Aleph, the second ruin
It's
that
not
we
the size that
explored
matters.
was the Dawn Spire.
That's how you use it.
That's how you use your Dawn Spire.
It inspires to use your Dawn Spire.
Okri, I cannot confirm or deny this allegation. Yeah, what have you to say about the Dawn Spire? What theories do you have about that?
It is big peepee.
Very big.
We found a coffin there,
Mm-hmm.
a casket type of thing that
Yeah,
we
there's-
later found.
And there's like the skeletons surrounding it, all kind of like in the same pose. There were 6 of them.
Yeah, there were a number of them. There were a handful of them.
I don't think the whole
I don't
skeleton
remember
could fit
the
in my
exact.
hand.
I don't remember the exact number. I'd have to open the map again and see.
Man, but the sarcophagus are westward, right? Not
The
in the
what?
Bryona Shrine of Bryona.
Yeah. Okay. So
All
let's go to
all
the world map here. So yeah, you can see the various ruins that you've explored here. Yeah, the Dawn Spire, of course, being represented by this.
Wait, was there a coffin in Lorne Aleph also?
No.
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 Yeah,
that
the
was
only
just
place
that was
that
just an
had
iron
it-
chest.
The only places that had it were the Dawn Spire and this new chicken nugget place.
Right there. There's your new chicken nugget place.
Yeah. No, draw that in a more delectable color.
Oh, no purple nuggets.
You see sexy Bigfoot there?
There.
Yep.
Bigfoot, more like big ass.
There. Shane Brown.
No, that looks like you pooped on something.
No, stop.
Don't poop on my nuggets.
You don't want no poogits?
No.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay, so yeah, regarding the Dawn Spire, do you remember? I'm probably reiterating from last time why you went there to begin with.
Cause Loishka and her group were gonna go and
Nope.
map out area.
Before that, this is the same thing we did last time.
Treasure.
You were investigating a lead on.
I'm mapping the place.
Nope. Before that.
I don't remember.
On elf cults that need to be eradicated.
What item?
The disc.
No.
Dongus.
Good contribution.
You were
Which one?
researching the
The sarcophagus?
No,
Geneva
you found the sarcophagus in there.
Oh.
You were researching an item that you brought back from Lorne Aleph, and you found that they found it over at the Dawn Spire as well at one point.
Skeletons.
No. You didn't find any skeletons in Lorne Aleph.
That disc
Find a
thing?
Lorne
It
Aleph.
wasn't the disc.
The
You
bundle
found-
of rope.
There you go!
What was it?
The bundle
Bundle
of
of rope.
rope.
The bundle of rope.
Yes.
even remember
Let me,
that.
let me draw one of these things for you.
Yes, please.
Using my incredible
What the
drawing.
fuck?
Oh my god.
There we go. Origi finally did
Please don't do that.
What?
You,
I
it.
missed
That's why I earlier
Oh,
went,
there
oh
it
no.
you don't even know this child's sex.
We could.
Put sensor bars on that poor child.
Well, I
Yes.
don't think we should know that child's sex. We're not pedophiles.
Oh boy.
I mean, we could just ask it politely.
You,
Ask them.
you don't speak any similar language.
It's an it right now. Got
And
it.
as of yet, they haven't spoken any language. How do I draw a
They just
circle
been-
again? Is it hold control?
Hold
Maybe?
alt.
You move your pencil in a circular motion.
There we go. Okay. Pretend this isn't
Lucky
red.
da, Miss Fancy Pants.
There you go. Okay, so pretend that's not red. Basically, this is a don't you dare right now with this. Don't you dare with this. Get that out of here. I'm working. I'm working here. Okay. So yeah, there's can you please behave?
Behave.
Okay, I'm trying to use that space, motherfucker. Get out of here. I swear to God, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Sorry, I made a line.
Okay, thank you. Now, if everybody would kindly fuck off a minute.
party is like particularly autistic today.
Wonderful.
I rest my case. And also same.
Is that a sperm with a spine? Oh, it's got two.
Do I regret this curry? A little bit. It's really spicy, man. I don't take spice very well. If this was the yellow curry, it'd be fine, but they had no leftover yellow curry.
Okay, there you go. So around the central loop, there are several strands going down it, right? That are tied to the central loop. And along each of those strands, there are different knots. Each knot is tied in a different way and at a different interval on the rope.
I vaguely remember this.
It's kind of like a music sheet thingy.
Wait, didn't we see something like this in the last dungeon? And you're like, oh, it's like
Yeah.
musical notation.
There's a shit ton of them in the last dungeon.
It's like a
And
what, Sarah?
Musical notation. Somebody said that. I
Oh
think it
no,
was-
you suggested musical notation when you saw the gibberish books.
Yeah, there was that, but there was something
Yeah,
else.
this is something different.
Yeah, no, I know that.
That's right. There's all the fake books, all the fake, just fake books and stuff
Yeah.
up there.
But there was something in the last dungeon that somebody said looked like music notes too.
I'm pretty sure you were the only one who brought up music notation, and I think that might have been off stream. Does anybody else remember anybody talking about musical notation?
I don't know, you mentioned something about it. Alright,
I don't
I'm
remember at
crazy.
least.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just you talking about what the party might have seen when I was giving you a recap.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so that's basically the shape of the thing. One central loop, a bunch of strands coming off it with knots tied in different intervals. We found one at Lorne Aleph. There was one discovered at the Dawn Spire, which is what led us there to begin with. We did not, of course, recover one from the Dawn Spire. Instead, we recovered those bodies, which matched the creature found at Lorne Aleph. So, does anybody have any theories as to what this thing could be? We also found a good, nearly 100 of them in the last place we visited.
100.
And what
Yeah.
what was the last place we visited that I wasn't there for?
It was after we killed the witch, we went back to those side rooms, the one that was close to the witch. And it was
Here,
like,
let me, I still have it
Yeah.
saved.
it probably would be easier just to show, and then me try to half-ass.
So yeah, the Great Heart Ruin. This is the... I guess that's what I'll call it now. We'll call it the Great Heart Ruin for now. Oh my.
the stiletto doggo.
Yeah.
And wait, no, that's
Yeah, so this is the first level. This isn't the...
I'll
what?
be right back.
No, this is
Just give me a second.
this is the Great Heart Dungeon.
oh.
Yeah, I don't still have the Shrine of Briona saved. But yes, this is the Great Heart Dungeon. This was the first floor where everything was artificial for some reason. Now, an interesting thing about that is what iconography did we find around here?
Wasn't it, the bird lady, yes?
Yes, Anaya of the Nikito. And what were the Nikito famous for doing?
You know, for being creative.
And teaching people
How to be creative.
how to...
Bob Ross.
How to...
Thing?
Not
How
quite.
to rate.
How to write. So we find two iconography symbols. The statue and the smaller statue of the Nikito, who are the ones who taught people how to write. And despite that, all of the writing on this level seems to be nonsense.
So this is like a form of writing.
I couldn't
yes.
discern anything from the books at all, and some of them were artificial books entirely. simply wood
There
panels
was-
or plaster
I'm back.
models?
I read a book once, and I don't remember what fucking book it was, that had the species of aliens in it. And their writing system was like a series of knots in string or rope. I can't remember what fucking book that was at all.
Interesting theory there.
Wait a minute, what
Isn't
did
that a
you
real
just say?
thing?
Pardon?
What did you just say?
That's also a real thing, right?
Like
Yeah,
the
Native
knots.
That
Americans.
is a real thing.
Yeah, Native
it really?
Americans.
Yeah.
No, but wait, Sarah, what did you say? I missed it.
Oh, I read a book once where there was like a species whose system of writing was like a series of unique knots.
Okay, I think
like-
you're onto something there.
And then Brandon's like, yeah, that's like Native Americans have this for real. And I was like,
Yeah, can confirm. That's actually a thing.
Mm-hmm.
well then, I learned something today.
So that's
Who wants to bring
probably
that
your
up?
best lead.
Who wants to bring that up in character?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was trying to like say about like music notes. Like you read a music sheet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, should I do the honors or what? Oh,
You're probably the smartest character, right? You and Logan.
so what if the knots are actually records of some kind? Maybe it was a form of primitive writing.
Records? I mean, they don't look
Yes.
primitive to me. These are some highly advanced knots.
Oh my god, I tried to Google this book and I got
Okay, fair enough.
yo shit.
You got what shit? Sarah?
ABO.
What?
That's why I said don't fucking worry about it.
No, like I legitimately can't hear the letters that you're saying.
ABO.
A-B-O.
Ass, butt, orifice.
What the fuck? Ass, butt, orifice? What?
Sure.
Good.
Googling
Don't worry about it, I'll
ABO.
fucking explain it later.
ABO blood group system used to denote the presence of alpha, beta, omega.
Let's move on. Let's move on really fucking fast.
Animalistic instincts in which alphas are okay. So, like, this is some, like, fucking degeneracy?
Yes. It is like a specific brand of degeneracy.
2-syllable contraction for abortion.
Oh,
Well, you know.
Okay, great.
So yeah, perhaps the knots were a language of some kind.
Well, that would mean each one of these is perhaps the page of a book.
Yeah, it's possible.
Alicia speaks of help. That explains the fake library and everything upstairs.
Why do you think they would choose to write like this, then?
Maybe something.
Perhaps so someone would need to decode it?
Perhaps, yes. My goodness,
Maybe
how could we ever find out how to decode this thing?
Can't you use magic?
Well, hold on, let me try comprehend languages. He attempts comprehend languages. It doesn't seem to work. I wonder why.
maybe it's
Maybe
not a
they
spoken
knew.
language.
Well, comprehend languages works on text. Oh,
Oh,
I guess
It's
this
not
doesn't
text.
count as text.
It's rope.
Yeah. So it needs to be decoded.
Well, that would be an interesting way to protect it from magic.
well, by being a rules lawyer.
So what reason could they have had to protect their text from magical prying?
The elves.
Oh.
Someone else is elf racist.
While we're at it, let's discuss this child who we
Alright,
found.
The child.
Are
we
we
find out the jet?
are we assuming that this child is of the same species as the skeletons that we found and possibly the inhabitants, the ancient inhabitants of these ruins? And if
Wait,
so, how are they still alive? And still a
Wait,
child?
age in reverse.
Maybe
Perhaps
the rest
those,
failed.
those coffin things have something.
Do you think they have preservative properties, perhaps?
Yeah.
They may not be coffins, and some sort of like.
They're like time travel cryopods.
Yes, I am cryo.
Hmm.
Try sticking someone in there for like a long time. and see-
Okay, we'll check on them in 100 years.
Yeah, give them some
Maybe they're
snacks
like
if they get
vaults.
hungry.
That
It's actual
pod,
Fallout.
as you would call it, was the only one that still seemed to be active. It was the only one that had the green light.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
All of the pods were lined up. Some of the LEDs were off, some were red. The ones that were off had baddies in them. The ones that were red had skeletons in them, and there was one that was green that the child popped out of.
Yeah, so they put themselves in there to preserve themselves, and all but this one just fucking died.
That's tragic.
Yeah, it was really tragic. They
This
made a
ch-
video game about it.
This child may be the last one of their
Fallout?
species. No Mass Effect.
Oh, close
What?
enough. Magic Fallout 4 like starts kind of similar.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Oh, they had that in Mass Effect 1 with the Protheans.
Oh yeah!
I never played Mass Effect.
Oh boy, that beard got.
It's a really fantastic series up until the last 15 minutes.
I mean, to be fair, ME3 has problems throughout.
It's still pretty solid though. Up until the last 15 minutes.
There's parts that aren't terrible.
No, yes, there's parts that aren't terrible. Just make sure you're friends with Garrus.
Yeah. We can't have a final boss fight. That'd be too video gamey for our video game.
Scroll in the wrong place. Oh, my neck.
It's gonna bother me for like the next 3 weeks that I can't remember the name of that book.
It's okay.
Book.
Yeah. Anyways, where were we?
That's a valid opinion, Jakey. Mass Effect 1 is more of an RPG, Mass Effect 2 is more of an action game. Yeah, where were we? Discussing this child. The child seems only receptive to certain members of this party. Specifically anybody, Wally or smaller.
Hi.
Yes.
They don't
like a
seem
small
as
animal of sorts.
intimidated, and their favorite seems to be Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, go make friends.
Yeah. They were hugging Pumpkin rather tightly. Pumpkin was scratching their head.
Well,
Yeah, Pumpkin seems to
Well,
be the only
Pumpkin,
one they're
you're-
receptive to.
pretty smart. Do you think you could teach this child how to speak our language?
I mean, Pumpkin can't speak.
Yeah. It's gonna
Teach
be
about the
difficult
riot.
for Pumpkin to, Yeah, Pumpkin will have to teach them how to write. It'll take a while.
Oh, well, Pumpkin, can you teach them sign language? Is Pumpkin dexterous enough for sign language?
Well, Pumpkin doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Could we get, like, Pumpkin to teach him how to write and translate the ropes?
That's a long shot, but I can't help but see it as a possibility. We
It'd be
haven't...
something that would need to do over the long run, I suppose.
Yes, we haven't heard this child make any utterances at all. I wonder if their culture had a spoken language.
I'm sort of wondering that too now.
Or if perhaps they hid it for the same reason they would need to hide their text.
Maybe it's like one of those things you can't hear a set of words, otherwwise your ears will just melt off.
I
don't think
have
that's
absolutely no idea what you mean.
Maybe the child is telepathic.
Oh, that would certainly be a way to hide the language from eavesdroppers. Not
I
from
think
mind
very hard
readers,
at the
though.
Child.
What?
What to
Say
what
that
part?
again?
What part? Whose thing? Mine or Iskra's?
Iskers.
No,
Alright, what did you just say?
I think very hard at a child. Hello.
They don't seem receptive to that.
Okay, if everyone just thinks really hard at the child, get to it eventually.
Wait, what's
We should have just spooked the child just seeing everyone stare at them.
you guys realize that the fucking body size in this party corresponds directly with like intelligence?
Almost. But yeah.
And also
Wizard's
Pumpkin
not smarter than me.
is just a small furry creature, and thus children like small furry things.
Yeah. Holds Pumpkin tightly like a protective teddy bear.
Isn't telepathy a spell?
There are spells that have telepathic effects.
We
Yeah,
do
but
not
isn't
have
there
that.
like a spell that lets you like talk telepathically?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't we give that a shot?
Well, why don't we just find a telepath, bruh?
Where are we gonna find one of those?
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, just find somebody who can read minds.
Who can read minds?
Nobody in the party.
Eggman? Pardon?
I don't know, Christine, are you willing to give an 8th level evocation slot for telepathy?
I'll think about it.
It's 8th level.
8th level.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, what about Eggman?
Well, that's for the spell telepathy itself. Do you think Eggman? Hold up. Do you think Eggman is capable of reading minds?
Might be.
He's an abjurer.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why he's the egg wizard.
I guess when we report this to the whatever, the guild, don't they have like wizards and shit on file?
Hold on. Are we just going to immediately hand the child over to the Explorer's Lodge?
No, we're gonna
No.
ask for their fucking
No.
help.
They're gonna poke and prod him.
Oh no.
And that's gonna be awful and
Not to
weird.
mention the child is already quite traumatized.
Wakes up to everyone with weapons drawn at them. Poor
That
kid.
is how you greeted them. You were like, okay, we're gonna open this and everybody have their weapons ready. Perhaps rather I could, ask some of my boys at the Lyceum to give us a hand. Either that or we could just do our own research.
A bit of both is okay.
I still vote finding a telepath is our best bet.
That would be a lead. But there aren't many wizards around here.
Or in general in Canaan, period.
I see. Well, I mean, who else has telepathic powers?
There are some mystics who claim to be able to read minds, though they're mostly quacks.
Aboleth.
They like to hang out in Erudities.
We're going nowhere near fucking Aboleth.
Erudities has wizards, but
Didn't we have business in Erudities?
I remember something of the like.
Wasn't Wally from Erudities?
Yes.
Well, if we take a look at Erudities,
Erugitities.
Oh boy.
Erudities is somewhere beyond the sea.
Yes.
Down south.
See, we need a boat.
Yep, there's Erudities.
We need a boat.
Do you remember what he
Hope
wanted
so.
to do in Erudities?
Something about wizards.
Oh,
Erudities
someone
is
say
where
it-
wizards come from.
didn't Egg Wizard say that, like, someone, like, threatens harm on you, Wally?
I don't think he went that far.
Something like
No.
that. I don't know, I'm Wally.
He said there was something worth investigating for me there. I don't remember past that.
Specifically, what he said was, it's possible that somebody was messing with Wally as a prank, which is what got this entire thing underway.
Oh yeah, true.
The whole him being chosen to be a wizard despite being a farm boy thing might have just been somebody messing with him for some reason.
Well, it's okay because I fulfilled my duties as a
That's
man
what he suggested.
of education.
He also suggested it might be worth it to you to check out the lost library of Kenjo the Augur, somewhere near Erudities.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
So we really need that boat is basically what I'm getting out of this.
Okay. So anything else for our first item of the agenda, or is that all the theories that you have about anything that's going on?
We found some ancient civilizations. We've determined that proto-elves suck. We've determined that this child may be part of the other civilization that lived here. That civilization wrote in a bunch of knots.
Makes sense.
Okay, yeah, so far so good. So why do you think the last place we explored was the way that it was? In terms of the top layer being all artificial things.
Well, this will be like Loishka speaking 'cause she's smarter than Iskra. Considering they had the knots already to like hide what they're writing from, like detect language, or what is it called? Not detect language.
Comprehend languages.
Comprehend language. Maybe it was like an extra layer of protection of like, look how real we are.
Oh,
We
so
have
you think
books.
the top layer was simply a decoy?
It's a high possibility.
Perhaps.
Or it could have served another
I mean,
purpose.
a decoy like this is pretty obvious once you go in and actually examine it.
It could have also
Yeah.
been like
Where did they think people would be looking at them from?
From
the
above.
fucking sky.
Oh my.
I'm telling you, aliens!
Considering they have a chain to like put on curtain too.
Perhaps it
Maybe
was
they were-
simply to prevent scrying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't cry.
What?
Don't scry for me.
No woman, no scry.
Yeah, and then we get to the actual place where they seemed to live. And we saw all of these small horrible creatures around.
Oh,
No
Oh,
idea
yeah,
what these
right.
could have been.
what are they? Oh,
We don't know.
They were little. They looked like little bipedal leeches.
Oh yeah, we have barrels of them.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Gross.
Did you actually take them home with you?
Yes?
Yes.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What happened
Yes.
when you like attacked them?
We didn't attack any.
Yeah,
We just,
nobody tried
forced
hitting them. They just forced them into the corners using their lanterns.
yeah, because
Oh.
they hated the light and just forced them into barrels. And so we have like
Bucket
four into a barrel.
ones. Yep. They're all just stuck there, afraid of the light. You can't take them out into the light, or they start squealing.
Yeah, we throw meat in there every once in a while so they can eat.
So
Why
they don't
did we
eat each
keep a
other.
barrel of leeches.
Because we want to
They're-
know
they're
what
like-
these are about.
2 feet tall, bipedal leech monsters.
They're almost as tall as Wally. The small Wally, of course.
What is he, like 3 feet tall?
He's 8.
8-year-olds are
Except
taller
guilty.
than that.
Yeah, current 8-year-olds, not fucking 8-year-olds living in a time before indoor plumbing.
We should invent that too.
We should.
Fuck.
So we would keep crapping
I mean,
inside of the frog
we-
hemoth.
We already got a lot of pipes.
Yeah, so this seems to be the place where there were actually folks living. There was a mushroom farm. A large slug for some reason.
Ooh, that's right. I'm gonna grind up a bunch of the red mushrooms, tip
See
arrows
what
and
you get.
stuff.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
they're
took the logs
they're
too.
supposed to cause irritation. You know what causes more irritation? Being stuck with an arrow.
But that way
You're
they'll be
not
stuck with
wrong.
an arrow with
You always
want to
stick like really, really slow killing things on the end of your arrow.
Yeah, man.
Kill him with AIDS.
Yep, kill him with AIDS. We're not gonna kill him anyway. We're just gonna run away from this fight.
uh,
No, what you gotta do is you have to think big brain, right? So what you gotta do is you give yourself AIDS, and then you pee in their water supply.
Great.
Oh boy.
yeah, you bleed in their water supply.
I wonder if lesser restoration gets rid of AIDS.
Wow.
I feel like it does. Oh no. Oh no.
No, you'd have to
Ardeus.
use cure disease, wouldn't you?
Ardeus
Oh, boy.
has. No, cure disease was melded into lesser resto.
Oh, okay.
You can also get a paladin to lay on hands you. Oh no.
Oh no! Don't let. Oh.
Just rubs his hands together and clasps them around your junk. Gets rid of the.
Gross.
Unnecessary, but I like it.
Yeah. So guess who in the party has lesser resto?
Hi.
Ardeus?
Yes.
Who wants to get diddled?
Oh, I have lesser resto too, though.
No,
Yeah.
but for
Forced
Ardeus,
to
it's
be
probably
reckoned
for
with.
different reasons. Ardeus obviously has too many kids on this planet.
He probably doesn't even know he has magical Dungeons and Dragon AIDS.
Magic AIDS.
Oh boy.
Is he
got
gathering magical
Groundhog
AIDS?
Day AIDS.
Magic the Gathering AIDS?
Anyway. So yeah, any theories about this bunker that they actually seemed to live in? Where you found the... I guess we could call this a library now if we're under the assumption that these are indeed pages.
Yeah?
I say it's a good bet. I mean, desks, ropes.
This bunk.
Hmm?
I don't know, I'm just... Any theories about this bunker they were... I mean, I think
Yeah.
bunker kind of explains everything, doesn't it?
Okay. So they
Like they
did
were hiding from
definitely
someone.
yes, seem to be hiding or under some kind of duress, but from what?
Maybe
Elves.
they're refugees? Well, like they were being chased by something.
It's certainly a possibility. They do seem to need light. There were electrical lights all over the place, so it's not like they're underground dwelling naturally.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, before we start a stream, while trying to figure out what the heck we have, we probably never used any of our antiseptics and medical stuff and had it rot away. So we should probably start actually using them when we get them, or like converting them.
What's that?
All of the organic materials that you gathered have probably rotted over the months.
The lichens,
yeah.
the antiseptics, or some other
The,
shrooms
the
or
nuts.
medical leaves. Yeah,
Or not the nuts, but the spiky fruits.
yeah. I know I used a couple of those before, but like just to like knock people with a sling. But definitely not all of them.
Okay, well let's observe the next area that we came to, the laboratory, as it were.
Yes.
Yes, this area was the strangest of all. The technology here seemed to be the most advanced out of all of the locations that we've been to in terms of mechanical technology. It certainly surpasses what we've seen at Greatheart. This seemed to be a place that focused mainly on prosthesis. We found several prosthetic limbs, made of various clockwork parts.
Loishka is very interested.
And beyond that, of course, rows upon rows of sarcophagi.
But nobody in the sarcophagi had any, like, fake limbs. Maybe they were preparing for, like, a war or something.
None of them had fake limbs attached, but some of the skeletons were missing limbs.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they couldn't go into stasis with their, like, limbs on.
I wonder why that would be.
Because it's only for biological shit and not mechanical shit.
Oh,
geomagnetic fields or something within the
Perhaps.
sarcophagi.
perhaps some kind of interference could have occurred. Yes.
Or perhaps
Yeah.
they need
Like how you can't microwave something with metal on it.
Sorry, you can't do what to what?
Sort of how you can't microwave your chicken.
No, I
dinner
understand, Christine, but
when it's got aluminum foil on it.
I don't think Wally would know anything about that.
I had a premonition.
You like just make a big metal box that shoots like heat and have some metal in it and have a zap or something.
How about the child? Does he have any parts?
Nope, the child seems to be whole.
Organic.
Is there nothing else we noticed about the skeletons? Did like they all have fillings or something?
Well, we can go back to the skeletons.
And maybe that's why they all died, is because they had fillings.
The most common thing they seemed to be missing is the forearm downwards.
That's really morbid.
Speaking of, regarding this child and the creatures, are we assuming that they are the same species?
That's to be debated about.
Yeah, we can't say that for sure just yet.
It doesn't seem to have a long skull.
Right.
They don't,
You
no.
always feel up his skull.
Though neither did the skeleton that we found in the Dawnspire, in the sarcophagus, as it were.
It could be a mutation or something.
A mutation. So you think a mutation is what caused these people to become the monsters that we saw?
Yeah,
It's a
it might occur
possibility.
inside the.
I mean, or they
It's a
could have done it to
sarcophagus.
themselves on purpose. They were like fucking chopping off limbs and shit.
Yeah, like pushing down their skulls.
What if it's kind of like the spores in a sense, like those mushrooms? Just some sort of thing gets in them and mutates them.
I think
To
those
become
likely
something
came much later. Those spores.
No, but I'm using the spores as a reference to this. Like something gets inside the person or the humanoid, warps their physiology to turn them to like the creepy creatures.
That's what happens when you microwave your turkey dinner with aluminum foil on it.
You get mutated.
You get mutated.
Yeah, man,
You
the
get HIV.
beta rays.
Do you think that could be related to the prosthesis?
The turkey dinner?
No, the mutation.
No. Hold on, give me a second.
Or do you think that's a habit that they just developed as a culture?
It might be. It might be.
I don't know, I think we should find a telepath and ask the child.
You're really caught up on finding a telepath.
Yes.
Wouldn't a telepath only be able to, like, understand it if it speaks the same language, or what?
No, they can interpret ideas.
Hmm.
But yeah, you would have to seek out a telepath
Okay, sure, why not?
and then make sure they're not a quack.
Almost.
I can detect magic.
Ooh.
Oh my god, totally no. Don't microwave the child.
I also have insight on
Yeah.
both of them.
But yeah, so that will be part of running our own investigation then, attempting to find a telepath.
Yeah. And
Can anybody present read minds?
No.
Yes.
I can read my own mind.
Ah.
Does that count?
Does anybody know any mind readers?
Well, you
I
know,
can ask the wizard,
my mother
the
was
egg
pretty
wizard.
savvy.
Yeah, you can ask Rivolo. Sorry, what was that, Sarah?
I said, you know, my mother was pretty savvy. She seemed to always know what was on our minds.
Is she still around?
Sure.
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 Okay, I hope you're ready to draw Mama Cat.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay. We're gonna visit Yax's mom and ask her if she knows any telepaths.
Also, totally kind of put it like away. Another thing I was thinking, but I didn't really put the words properly about basically the whole mutation thing of like for
Yep.
survivability or whatever.
You think they mutated themselves for survivability?
Could be.
But it's a possibility. There's too many possibilities. We don't know enough. Yeah,
Then how does that relate to the prosthesis again?
they wanted to have a good time.
What?
I don't know, maybe
Go on.
I was gonna say, maybe sometimes they mutated and it was unmanageable, so you fucking chop it off and put a prosthesis on there.
Yeah, it's enhancement.
Yeah.
The mutants, as it were, that we found were quite aggressive and violent.
Oh my god, it's zombies.
What do you think that's about? Though they did seem highly intelligent still.
What if they mutate and they bite you, and if you bite you on your arm, you're like, oh shit, and they gotta cut it off.
That's certainly a possibility. Stop the spread of the mutation throughout the body.
It could be like a disease.
The only thing
Yeah,
is, it's all
perhaps
the
the
same
mutation
one,
is
right?
not voluntary.
I mean, it's probably why they're not here anymore.
Yeah,
Something
that's what I
happened
was-
to them.
That's what I was saying before. Kind of like the spores, like something got in them that they didn't need or want, and it caused the mutations.
So do
I
you
need
think something
water.
caused it to them, or was it simply environmental?
It could be either. Well, it could be something caused it to them. If it's by environmental, it's because, as Wally put it, aliens.
Well, I don't think aliens count as environmental.
I don't think so either.
Well, it's extra environmental.
No,
I think
I
aliens
think
just happen.
I think that's the very opposite of environmental.
I think aliens just
By
happen, bro.
definition, categorically. Something environmental would mean that perhaps there's a chance that such things could happen in Great Heart again,
The sun
which is something to
shone
worry
pretty
about.
Maybe
Oh.
we're extra well.
Perhaps they
Right,
discovered something that did this to them. If that is indeed what's happening here. And for that matter, hopefully the child does not carry this mutation.
I don't think the child is gonna be biting people.
And fingers crossed.
Speaking of fingers, can we check how many fingers the child
The
has?
child has 5 fingers.
Okay, we're safe, guys.
They also don't seem to be growing any spikes, and their limbs seem to be human proportioned.
That's good, because I wouldn't want to have to cut any off. That would be sad.
Evil
And
man
also
in
traumatizing.
sunglasses.
What?
Froggo.
Eggman.
Froggo, think Wesker did it. What was that about Eggman?
Probably.
Christine, what was that?
Hmm?
What was that?
Oh, I said Eggman.
Yeah, why'd you say Eggman?
Evil man in
Oh,
sunglasses.
okay, I thought you were
with egghead.
referring to Rivalo, the egg wizard.
Oh no, I wanted to go to
Oh.
Eggman
Okay, and ask him
before,
what?
but yeah, to ask him if he knows any telepaths or anything or any place that we
Oh.
can read about.
Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find telepaths around here, however... If you take a little trip to Erudities,
Huh.
Well,
you'll find all sorts.
that's like triple the reason to go there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Be
And-
careful, though. A lot of the mystics that you'll find there are simply quacks looking for coin.
Salty, that is what she was referring to.
Yeah.
I guess you can say they're silly ducks.
That's a good one!
Yeah.
Oh,
Have another egg.
I
Yummy.
appreciate that.
Oh, ask him about that egg you found.
The egg that we found?
Yeah, it was like a stone egg or something, right?
Oh yeah, the Brianna stone egg.
Oh, okay.
Oh, true.
Yep. He puts a loop on his glasses and begins analyzing it. Tastes it. Yes, I'd say this is a holy symbol of Sharona, likely a spellcasting focus for a cleric.
How did you get that from the taste?
Hang on a sec.
What?
Fucking cats are at each other. Sorry, hang on.
Oh, okay.
Moist critical. Okay.
What?
I just saw like moist critical something. Just recommend channel. Ignore me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that from Malik, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, where did you find this?
Where did we find this?
It was on a cleric in
Yeah, it was on a body. The body of
It
a
was
cleric in the mine.
It was on the
Great Caves,
body
right?
of a cleric in a mine.
Well, it's certainly freshly made, by the looks of it. Definitely not
Oh,
ancient.
fresh.
I'd say definitely made within the last 50 years. Likely an adventurer like yourselves who met an unfortunate fate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lines up with what we
Yeah.
found.
Yeah, that checks out. Okay, interesting. What else can we ask him? Oh yeah, is there anyone that you know that would know anything about any of the ruins around Greatheart?
Around Greatheart, you'd be best asking around the Greatheart Lyceum and checking the library there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a write-up on all the ruins that you guys can reference on a Google Doc.
Okay.
You also gotta write up everything we found in them.
Absolutely goddamn everything. And you guys are gonna help me!
Nay. Oh,
You guys are going
sexy.
to contribute explanations and theories and stuff, and I'm gonna include them in the Google Doc, and you're gonna publish them.
Yeah, we're gonna make a. Fuck.
so
You're
you're
gonna make
just gonna make it- we're gonna be-
contributions.
Yeah, contributor stuff.
Yep. Okay, so do you have anything else to discuss regarding that report?
Mm,
No?
Double rainbow, what does it mean?
Okay, next. We get to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we pretty much covered everything for the report
Okay,
stuff, right?
Christine?
No, I don't have anything to ask. I'm not sure what to do.
Oh, there was one other thing that we found.
No?
Sweet
Let's
hat.
scroll all the way over
right.
there. We found this map.
Oh yeah, the one with the sea monster marked on it, right?
No.
It's a treasure map.
The one that was
Wait.
indicated with the lights. The 7 red lights and the
Oh,
7
right,
lights that
yeah.
are out. What do you think this could be all about?
More ruin.
Be the location of the vaults.
Because
Wanna
this
call it
one
that?
here corresponds to Karemios.
Mm,
This one to Lornalith.
Ornalith.
This one to the Dawnspire.
This one to Chicken Nugget.
Yep. This one to Castides. This one to the Shrine of Briona. This one to the keep where we found Mercy earlier. This one to Erudites. No idea what this one could be. No idea what this one could be. And no idea what this one could be, or this one.
Could it be a war map?
Or, for that matter, this one up here.
Where are we in Karemios right now?
Yes. This is where the party's office is.
I thought we go looking for a vault.
Just
Could
poking
this be
around
the war map?
Karemios for any kind of ruin?
Pardon?
You want to poke around Karemios for any kind of ruin?
Yes.
Yeah, or like underneath it.
So the sewers. Wait, no. we
People
don't
have
it.
been
No,
here a
probably.
long time, especially adventurers, and no such ruin has been reported.
Let's
Maybe
go
it's
around
hidden.
blowing that whistle.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Okay.
Um,
In any of the areas that you can currently access, nothing comes of that.
Hmm.
Could it be a war map though?
War map?
Hmm.
No, I definitely think it's the location of like vaults. Either ones that are like still active or ones that we lost contact with. Or
Well, we explored Lorne Aleph top to bottom, and we didn't find any of the sarcophagi.
And
I sort of understand what you mean by what's it called? War map.
yeah, like it could be like 2 different factions or something.
It definitely seems divided between red and black.
Hmm.
Well, specifically, the red ones are lights that are on, and the black ones are lights that are off.
You gotta turn them on. Sort of pretty close.
is this Great Heart? No, it's Chicken Wing. Which one was
yeah.
Chicken Wing?
Great Heart's right here. This is the place that you just came back from.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess the inactive ones could be ones that don't have anyone tending to them. Though, I suppose...
One of them corresponds to the Shrine of Briona, which certainly belong to a different civilization than the ones that we found at Lorne Aleph.
Yeah, because we did read something somewhere, I don't remember where, that, like, everything to the right of the river was something, like, was basically the elves, and everything to the left of the river is a different civilization.
Yeah, and that's why I thought like of like a war map, because you have that divide.
Then do you think they were enemies? The proto-elves and the species that this child belongs to? We're going to need a name for them.
The chicken nuggets.
Oh my god.
We're going to need an actual name that I can refer to them as, perhaps. Does anybody have any suggestions?
Proto-men.
Proto-men. I love that band.
Is this
So the
Nagonians.
proto-men and the proto-elves, you're going to say, are we sure that they're human?
I was gonna call them Nagonians.
They're close enough to humans, I think. Or I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, we don't have time to speculate until we figure out what they actually are.
Okay,
let's
so
just
I
have a
guess they're the
name.
proto-men now.
Aw. Christine, you could have just called them Nagonians or something.
Enough with the nuggets.
No.
Save nuggets for actual bird things.
Yeah, true.
We're gonna find a sarcophagus of bird people.
The kid does not have long ears, he's very humanoid.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'd rather not speculate for now. I'd rather it be an inaccuracy and an assumption for now, and then, you know,
Yeah.
just the name as we
Also-
figure out more about what they are.
Good job, Sassy. Thumbs up.
Oh, sassy. Nice.
Then you think we should visit the locations indicated on this map?
I mean, absolutely.
Alright.
We
So
have to
that-
visit that one keep again, though, which is probably gonna be a bit
That
of a
one.
pain because elves, yeah.
The elves are a little more receptive to us now, at least, after we saved them from the Froghemoth.
I guess that's true. And we have our connection to get into Shrine of Biona if we need it.
Cronin the Hunter, that is.
Yes. Well, no, not just Conan the Hunter, the actual other dude. There's
The
a
full-
bee something.
Oh,
Firewolf or whatever it's called.
the Furbolg. The professor, Professor Brambury.
That's it.
Close enough.
Yeah, Bramble Furby.
Great. But yeah, some of the locations, of course, will be easier to get to. Karemios, the ruins we've already explored. The Shrine of Briona might be a bit of a pain in the butt.
Well, I mean, is there,
Castides, we can have a poke around. Same with the Rudites. What do you think of this one out here in the middle of the water?
Underwater temple.
Oh boy.
It could have been on
Probably.
land before.
It's certainly a possibility.
Did
could
you
be
mind
like
if
a
I
tunnel
drop them?
connecting it to the land. It could be an underwater research station.
I'm gonna drop. Okay, that's not my color.
Now, on the other hand, the ones over out to the west are concerning. This one here is in Lake Koyat, which is populated by these incredibly aggressive little frog people.
just have to
Has any of you ever seen a grung before?
Oh yeah.
Didn't
Kermit
we?
the Grung here.
Didn't we read that they worship like frog demons?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, are you going
We
to
have one
pretend to
of
be
those
their god?
decorated in the
Oh
office.
shit. We could bring
Are we going back to
the
college,
frog hero.
Sarah?
What?
Yeah, just do the
Are we
Trojan
going
horse,
back?
but,
Are we
like,
going back to York?
We gotta put it on the wagon, and we can pretend to be
You're
a
gonna
frog
puppet the dead froghemoth.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Oh boy.
We'll just be inside it and just puppet it. Just go
I
buggo.
see.
I
Okay.
think killing this froghemoth is the best thing that we could have done.
But yes, there are two others. This one here in the deep jungle. Nobody has been there, as far as I know, for possibly centuries.
Well, I guess it's time to go back then.
Efforts to explore that area have mostly come to naught. The monsters in that area are quite something to behold. Our froghemoth pal there should be an example.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
There's a reason the expansion of society has not gone much further than the area around the Canaan Sea. The further you move away from the sea, the more dangerous monsters become, which is especially concerning for this one up here.
Yeah.
That's okay,
nice.
we don't have to check those out first.
Why
We
not?
can wait until we are strong.
Just do like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Go straight to the end game.
What's a Zelda Breath of the Wild?
The thing is, you can game over in that without horrible emotional trauma in real life. And making a goddamn mess of this series.
All your hard work for naught.
Yeah. Anyway, beyond that, we of course found our other map, which indicated a random spot in the middle of the water, as well, over on that X that you've so graciously indicated.
Maybe we should go there first.
Here, let's go to the next agenda item here, because that's basically what we're doing, which is setting a course for our expeditionary future. We need to decide where to go next, and how we should prepare ourselves to explore further lands. So right now the consensus seems to be that we need a boat.
Yes.
Boats
Yeah.
aren't cheap.
Okay, so we need money.
Side quests.
We need to establish a source of income, yes. What businesses can we involve ourselves with?
A petting zoo.
Petting
You
zoo,
took the words
lube.
right out of my mouth.
Okay, so that's one thing we'll need to establish. What do we need to do in order to start a petting zoo?
We could sell alcohol at the petting zoo. Right at the start.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Well, first we need a place to put it.
Okay, so we need to purchase some land.
Well, why not use the office?
We need somewhere to put the animals, and then we need someone to look after the animals.
Okay, so we need to purchase land, we need hired help.
And then we need someone with an alcohol license.
Well.
So we're going to set up a bar and petting zoo.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, it'll certainly be a first.
It's what in medieval times they called a mental health facility.
Wonderful.
Sounds like home.
Okay, so we need to.
And because
we need
one
to...
of the marvels of our petting zoo is going to be a giant slug, we should sell lubricant.
Oh boy.
And eggs.
Yes. So people can take home a small decorative bottle of lubricant from this beautiful big old slug.
We'll just like suspend an egg in it. Call it modern art.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
So we're going to, of course, need to hire a bartender,
Look.
some cooks.
Hey, you can cook with the slug lube. Use it as
Isn't
oil
there-
too, right?
Aren't there people around here that will just pay you to kill giant monsters?
Well, yes, yes.
Do you guys
That
want to give
could
that
be
a
a
shot?
source of income. Hunting down large monsters,
I mean, we took down that
selling off their parts. That's basically how you would get your income from that, is selling the parts to the Monster Hunter's Lodge.
Right, but is nobody allowed to pay just for killing them?
Well, if we could find a job for a monster that's been a particular pain in somebody's side. We'd have to check in with the Explorer's Lodge if there's any such request out.
You really want us to go to the Explorer's Lodge, huh?
Well, I mean, that's just where you conduct business.
Right.
Where you conduct expeditionary business. There's two parts to the Explorer's Lodge. There's the Ruin Delvers group, and there's the Monster Slayers group.
Isn't there
I like
a
it both.
monster seller their shop?
The
Monster
what?
Hunter shop. Monster Hunter shop.
Yeah, the Monster Slayers workshop.
Yeah. Is that open yet?
The one where you got the Tangler grenade?
Yeah.
That's over in Great Heart. They'll be opening
Oh,
shortly.
right. Okay.
Yep.
Can't wait for that
Yep.
stuff.
A lot of this stuff is stuff that will be opening next session.
So totally like side quest board, basically, is what you're saying. Yeah, side quest board.
You could interpret it kind of like that. It's a little different. They're not exactly side quests unless you guys actually want to like poke around in the woods and kill random monsters.
Okay, miscellaneous quest.
Because you will encounter monsters on your travels regardless.
I am yawning.
So yes. So in terms of our major expenditures, we're building towards getting a boat. And in order to build towards getting a boat, we're involving ourselves in business, but we also need money to run the business. Do we have any sources of income currently that don't cost us anything? Because I'm going to be honest, my coffers are running quite empty. I must say, I believe we have more irons in the proverbial fire than we do coins in our literal chest.
We could sell eggs.
We could sell eggs.
That
We
would take
could,
a long
A
time.
copper piece a dozen is usually the going rate.
Hey man, it's better than letting the eggs go to waste.
That's true.
We got a lot of ore, right? Couldn't our days like start like smithing some weapons? and sell
Armor
them?
company.
Yeah, that is an operation. We could set up a mining operation,
We could put a toll gate.
which would also cost money because we would need to hire miners.
Don't we have any loot to sell?
We do have things to sell. What can we sell off? What's expendable?
Like we had some gems or something.
Yeah, we got a bunch of gems.
We do.
You
Isn't
play-
there an auction house?
There is. Though, for things as minor as gems, I don't think the auction house is appropriate for
What
individual
if
gems.
we
We could
glue
probably...
all the gems together?
I mean, we could probably just find a jeweler for that. The auction house is more for legendary artifacts of rumor and whatnot.
Ooh.
Or anything
let's
that we
read
could
it.
make out to be something like that.
Like
we
a
can,
dagger?
we can make
No,
modern art.
I don't think he wants to sell that. That's your only
Sorry,
magic
what?
weapon.
that's
we can make ancient art.
Hang
Ancient
on, there's
art?
a raccoon in the tree right outside my window.
Oh,
Oh.
Pumpkin's visiting you.
Well, I can't see it because it's dark, but my mom probably saw it jump out of the tree because it was screaming at another raccoon earlier.
So,
oh.
oh my god, yesterday I had raccoons screaming all night at each other.
Yeah,
Such a
sometimes they
pain.
jump onto the roof.
There was one time when I went outside my house, turned my head to look at the roof of the neighbor's house, and there was a raccoon lying on its back with its hands resting on its stomach, just fucking sleeping in the middle of the day. It was very strange.
One
He was
time,
very
Comfy
relaxed.
boy.
it's hilarious. One time, my dog started spazzing out at our recycling bin. Turns out a raccoon was in there. So after
Oh.
we let the dog in, we just tipped the bin over. That way, like the raccoon could just crawl out because it was kind of stuck in there and just ever so slowly waddled. That was a big fat boy.
I think I got my pictures of raccoons. I can just post that on the Discord, the ones that are in my
Oh, you got the
backyard.
baby raccoons.
Yeah, the baby raccoons, the
Oh,
pile
that's
of
so
them.
cute.
Yeah. Big fat boy
Very
just kept
good.
staring at us like a thank you, and then it waddled away.
Very good.
I can't see those right now. Oh, they might be on my old laptop.
What the fuck were you talking about?
Raccoons,
That
apparently.
derailed
How to
me
make
entirely.
money.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do we have anything? I haven't really written down anything. Like, do we
Oh yeah,
have
we can make ancient art. And by ancient, I mean that is like we fucking make art and we tell people it's old art that we found in the middle of a
Oh, wait, so
ruin.
you're
we have
suggesting
our-
fraud right away?
We have our deises, which is an original. We could just make like one copy of that.
I'm sure our dais isn't beyond this.
I have written down
You
fair
know-
book to Lady Sharona, whatever that is.
Yes, the cleric had that. We could probably sell that off to a faithful of Sharona, though they probably print those by the dozen.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
But this one's like
But anyway,
special.
it would probably be rather difficult to pull off that manner of fraud, and if we do get caught, it's likely that our license
do have
to sell would be revoked.
We do have a giant stuffed monstrosity.
It's true.
Do you want to sell that?
But like, don't we want to use it as a Trojan horse?
Yeah, that was a plan that I heard.
Yeah, that was a good
Oh, I
plan.
didn't know we were taking that one seriously, but okay.
But that sounds like a seriously good plan.
It wouldn't be the
Okay.
most absurd thing we've done.
You're not wrong.
So what is the most absurd thing we've done?
Killing the thing.
You're- oh
Stuffing
God.
it full of giant slug. Perhaps.
You know, he needs a friend, okay?
Yeah, he liked having things in his mouth. He's got something in his mouth forever now.
And currently, we got a bunch of lube. Speaking of the slug, got a bunch of lube that we could use or sell at least.
Okay, that's one thing. Harvest the lubricants from the slug, sell that. You also have your stores of alcohol,
That's right. I could
which
also
we were
sell my
going to
alcohol.
yes, which is why we needed to open the bar.
What else do I have written down? Let me see.
Okay, so we can start by having a little tent in the middle of the city to sell lube and alcohol for like a week.
Yeah, just don't get them mixed up.
May I also make a suggestion?
Sure.
May we perhaps pursue getting a loan?
Alone.
We'll have to
No, I don't want to be
repay
in
that.
debt, man.
I like guaranteed
It would
money.
It would, of course, be temporary. We would try to pay it off as soon as possible, but it's the only way I can see us getting a boat anytime soon. If you're okay with muddling around on land for another month or so, then that's no problem, but if you want to get on a boat right away, I would suggest we get a loan.
I don't know, what do you guys think?
But before we talk about
Wait.
loans, what about like the glass mask? There's like 3 or 4 of them we have, right?
Yeah, you have 3 of them
I
now.
think we should keep those for analysis.
Ooh, we could keep 1.
And then auction off the rest.
Yep.
True. We can also perform in pubs.
That is certainly
Wally
something that you could do.
Wally
Work on
here
those
is very
scraps.
talented at kazoo.
So Ardaith and little boy is going around.
Oh boy.
Are they gonna let a
Playing the
little kid in a
instrument.
pub?
What?
Are they
There's a
gonna
lot of overlapping conversation.
Yeah.
Are they gonna let a little boy in a pub?
They're sure they will.
They haven't had a problem with it yet.
I just can't drink. I can
Can you
ask
not?
for orange juice though.
Oh, here's a note I made. In Castides, there's the dead body in the Drake Egg Cave.
What? In
Are kids
Castides?
not allowed
You've
to
never
drink?
been to Castides.
No, but like we have the dead body from the Drake Egg Cave. Was what I wrote.
We have a
This
dead
is-
body. Oh my god, can we
What
sell
dead
the
body?
skeleton?
So
Sorry, which one? Hold on. Let's go to the lead-up cave here.
I think it's the body that had the egg.
Yes,
Or-
you don't know where they're from. You just know that Sharona worship is popular in Castides because it's an offshoot of Fulgoran worship.
Okay, so that's what.
Oh
the
yeah,
note
and they
was
also
about.
had a cool hat and an egg stone.
Yes.
Ugh. Well, look, we can convince people that shoving the stone up their butts will.
That kind of stone is probably very common among worshippers of Sharona.
We can say that it's the body of a saint. And auction it.
God.
Why don't we focus on our more tangible things that would be incredibly easy to auction, like all that fucking shit we have?
No. So much stuff.
For example, we have
what
the
do we have
gems.
besides lube and alcohol?
You were writing all this down, right? It's all in the Discord and stuff too.
Yeah, we also have the mechanical stuff, but I don't know if you guys want to sell that or not.
Pretty sure we want to keep some of
Yeah,
it and like try to make use
the spiders who are currently in Great Heart being researched in order to try to reverse engineer them so you can employ an army of spiders.
Yeah, there was a silver chalice. I don't know what that's about.
Yep, the
Yeah,
silver
that was a
chalice
thing.
with the engravings on it.
Yeah.
of it. Here we
Is
go.
that like important to analyze, or can we give that away?
You identified it, it
chalice.
didn't seem to be magic.
Mia Tipare
Yep,
is
Mia
what it had.
Tapare engraved in the base. You can try to sell that off. Just let me know what you want to sell and I'll let you auction
Who's
it.
Mia Tipare?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Let's
roll,
look it
roll
up.
some history.
Let's Google that.
We also have those scrolls that Wally got from
Telenovela.
same thing.
Well, those are spell scrolls.
Yeah.
You can still sell it to like someone who's interested if we
Oh
really
yeah, or
need.
you could use them.
So how much is a boat?
How much is a boat? Depends on what size
Yeah.
of boat you want.
I like how in this upgraded office the blood has been cleaned up off the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that as soon as we finish with these agenda items. We go to 5e tools here and tell you the prices for different boats.
Who's Mia Tipare?
You're not sure you've ever heard the name before.
Let's.
That was.
It
his-
sounds, from the sound of the name though, you'd say it originates from Aguala.
What's that?
What's Aguala? The city of Port Aguala?
Oh.
Port Iguana.
Yeah. Boat.
Can I go to the library
And do what?
and investigate for Mia Tipare?
Roll investigation.
I like this idea that Cryo had like 2 weeks ago,
What?
that we should get a Google Docs for our loot.
Yeah,
There we
that's
go. What
on
do we
you
get for
guys.
this?
Oh shit! That's a good.
You find a single line about Mia Tipare that calls her the mother of pirates.
Oh.
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 This is, however, a book from nearly 100 years ago.
But that could be useful information. Just because, like, if we decide auction, it'd be like, oh, the famed Mia Tipare pirates.
Hey, Egg Wizard.
Yes?
Do you know a Mia Tipare?
Can't say as I do.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think they have anything to do with eggs, no. Or magic.
Have another egg.
Oh, thank you!
Have a nice day.
You too!
We should hire this guy to look after the chicken.
And pay him in eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay him in eggs.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, and there's also duck eggs too, if you want to have a different taste.
Yeah, they're rich and edible.
What do you say about working for us?
I say this is very hard to find on 5e tools right now, the fucking price of a boat.
You're
If I had the
welcome.
PHB, I would have found it in a second. Let me just open the PHB.
Is it in
Page
the PHP?
Venus.
I've got the old arms and equipment guide on my computer.
Stop breathing into the mic so hard, by the way. Cryo.
Sorry, that was a yawn.
Where the fuck is my PHB? There it
Arms
is.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Fuck,
I'm
open
trying
the
to
Fox
stop
of Fan.
yawn. I
Jesus.
yawn through my nose.
God damn it. Nobody tell Wizards of the Coast that I have this.
You have what?
Nothing. Exactly.
52.
Oh, I see.
Okay, should be in chapter 5, so page 143. Yeah, mounts and vehicles, page 155.
How much will you be profiting from this Egg Wizard? Well, we'll make him sell alcohol, eggs, and lube.
Oh man, alcohol egg.
Wait, he's gonna be the bartender and the chicken attendant?
And the lube seller.
The lube dealer? You're giving him a lot of work.
So a medium-sized
We're
sailing
also giving him enough eggs.
in the old arms and equipment guide is 10,000 GP.
Okay. Well, here we have... Okay, waterborne vehicles. A keelboat is 3,000.
So it's exactly the same.
3,000 GP?
Yeah, they didn't change it.
But yeah, a longship is 10,000, or a sailing ship is 10,000.
Yeah.
A warship is 25k. A galley is 30k.
Yeah, we don't need that.
No.
What's the cheaper one?
The keelboat?
Yeah.
Hold on, there's an unearthed arcana that had a bunch of boat things on it.
Well, I mean, they probably haven't changed it. Keelboat, gargantuan vehicle, requires professional sailor to use. Speed is wind times 10 feet or oars.
Is this it?
Overall AC 1. And
This
it's,
is not it. This is Minotaurs.
what is it? 1, 2, 3,
ship
6,
C.
20 feet.
This has got to be it. These I'm allowed to have.
The keelboat's like 20 by 60.
All the boats are 4 spaces for some reason in width.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Okay.
No matter the fucking length of the boat, each boat is 4 spaces. For some fucking reason.
That's kind of stupid.
Keelboat is 3 crew, 4 passengers.
It's kind of small for us.
Well,
You can all cram into a keelboat. It's not going to be comfortable, and you're not going to be able to hold a lot of supplies.
That's
I mean,
why.
we could also learn how to crew it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still 7 people, right?
Is it?
It's gonna be tough for you to get anywhere with a keelboat. A keelboat will get you like, if we just go to the start here.
It said 3 people? Man, this one says 15. Crew 15.
Like here's what a keelboat will do for you. It'll get you from Karemios to the tip of this island here, and then by the end of the trip you'll be exhausted.
We're gonna Everyone just look at rowboats.
I mean that's basically a keelboat is like 1 sail, yeah? 1 sail
I
and
think-
row and oars.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want the keelboat. You definitely want the sailing ship if you're going to be using it for a while. Now,
Oh, yeah.
option 1.
Keelboats? Man, a keelboat's like a day craft. What the heck? I looked this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
So option 1 is you save up 10,000 coins somehow in order to buy a sailing boat or get one built. Option 2 is you rent one with a crew.
See, that seems a little more reasonable.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
we want to be pirates.
I kind of want to be pirates, but at what cost?
I mean, we can be good pirates. Just look at One Piece.
We're pirates of love and happiness.
I mean, hopefully,
Steal
Your
our-
heart.
Exactly. See, we thought the same.
Yeah,
Hopefully
boy.
Like
our
what Mercy Garcia's
pirate-
doing.
yeah, we'll see our pirate boy
Yeah.
and see.
No, not but pirates.
Pirates.
Nobody's stealing anyone's ass.
But that's what pirates are always after, is the booty.
This is the booty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Show me the booty. I want the booty.
But I'm.
Lord, what a booty.
Shut up.
So yeah, your options are you could get a longship or a sailing ship.
What's the difference?
A longship is more for war, I guess. It can hold more passengers, less cargo.
Yeah, I bought the sailing ship, so... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a lot of space for that cargo, you know what I'm saying?
A longship
boy.
is like a Viking ship, whereas a sailing ship is like your classic fucking 1700s boat.
Those were very big, eh?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
there's
quite a
lots of
bit.
space for cargo, yes?
Yes. You can hold 100 tons of cargo in one of those.
I be doing it.
Oh, What?
Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Yep. Oh, did you know that boats are immune to poison damage?
Really?
So are they? Were they
They also
not
can't be
immune to
blinded.
disease?
Oh no.
Sorry, was that Christine?
Can they get disease then?
Immune to blind, charm, deafen, exhaustion, frighten, incapacitated, paralyzed, petrified, poison, prone, stunned, unconscious. They're not immune to disease.
Oh man.
Oh my god! We can give her boat AIDS.
Oh no.
It's way fucking funnier than too.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Also, why is the boat immune to being prone?
Immune to being what?
Prone. You can knock a
Prone.
boat over.
I mean,
You can tip it over, but it's not
Capsize
like
it.
on sideways.
I count capsize as prone.
yeah.
Because AIDS happens to the best of us, Salty.
It's also immune to psychic damage.
Yeah, I mean, also this
But
is kind of
not
what I
AIDS.
expected, Jakey.
I would assume all objects are.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a
You
little
can
annoyed
get the
that
sniffles.
Yep.
I gotta say,
Sniffle ship.
when I was looking up like my spells for second slot, I'm a little annoyed that all like the water related spells are third tier.
Yeah,
third
like
level.
water walk, water breathing.
Yeah, so because I was thinking, hey, yeah, we'll go on water. Oh
I mean,
no,
Wally's
someone's
got
getting,
access to those now.
Yeah.
Like, yes,
Yep.
Wally does.
Of course,
Yeah.
Wally's taking fireball and haste.
Yeah. Oh man, you know how like boats sometimes have like decor in the front, like mermaids and whatever?
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
The
In the D&D world, sometimes you hear them sneeze
God damn it.
because it gets chilly. And they catch a
What are they
cold.
called again? Oh god, I just read fucking Treasure Island 2 to prepare for boat things.
Oh my god, Treasure Island.
I'm reading
Nah.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea right now.
Like masthead or something like
Figurehead.
figurehead.
Yeah. But yeah, I was thinking, oh, if I get to have my water ability, someone's about to get like knocked over or something. Use
Yeah,
reaction to
use water
slap him in the
breathing, yeah.
ass and just give him
Yep.
water breathing.
Wait, can you curse a boat?
I mean, yeah, they don't seem to be immune to bestow curse.
Damn.
Fuck.
I have an idea for a boatman.
You could certainly curse a boat.
Can I curse it to be perpetually sick?
I mean, the bestow curse lasts a certain amount of time depending on what spell slot you use. I think it goes permanent at 9th level.
Jesus.
Okay, so I'll give it perpetual sickness. What'll happen? Will it take
Okay.
damage from the AIDS, or will it just have AIDS?
I mean, bestow curse is whatever you want it to be.
Whoa.
Yeah, part of the
I
effect
have
of
an
bestow curse is you can make up a curse.
Oh my god.
This boat will die of AIDS in 30 days.
Wait, can you curse a boat?
Yeah.
Apparently, it doesn't seem to be immune to anything that would do that. So,
Yeah, it's why I'm like, hey, we
Yep.
should curse it with
I mean, it makes
disease.
sense that you can curse a boat.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, yeah, you can curse objects, right?
Yeah.
But you
Anyway,
can curse it
I-
with disease.
I'm fucking drifting. Huh?
We should ask the Grand Witch of the Forest how to
Do,
summon.
do, do, do.
Cryo, you got very distant.
I moved my mic lower. My bad. So we should ask the Granny of the Forest, Granny Witch of the Forest, how
Granny
to summon one
Greenhook?
of those. Granny Greenhook. How to summon one of those boats.
Morenoloths?
Yes, that's it.
You want to
Morenoloth.
summon a Morenoloth?
Salty, you're a genius.
What's a
Why not?
Morenoloth?
Get boat insurance, then give the boat AIDS. Oh my god. Okay, so
I mean, yeah, that's one way to make money.
wonderful. Okay, so then the plan is going to be to hire a crew, yeah?
Yeah.
Morenoloth.
All right. In that case, if we're hiring a crew, that's still gonna cost us money. So we should basically charter our expedition and be very, very specific with what we're doing. That way we're not wasting any days and paying them more than we need to.
Perhaps we should explore the other things on the map that are marked.
I agree.
Before
I've always
we
done
go
online
boat
stuff
adventures.
Oh, you don't want immediate boat things?
No, I'm not
Oh,
doing
man.
immediate boat things.
Well, here's the thing.
All kind of far.
Which ones do you want to try to explore?
Did the one at what's it called?
What's this one?
That's Castides.
I haven't looked
Cassidy.
at it. Did we? Have we?
No.
You haven't been to
Castides.
Castides yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go to
Castides, yeah, Castides is the largest city in Canaan, next to Great Heart.
We've been up to like here at most when we're
Yeah.
trying to loop around to get up to Shrine of Briona.
Yeah, and after this point, we can make boat things happen.
So what business do you have in Castides? Just trying to figure the place out? Just trying to go
Yeah,
there?
we have that dot.
Keep
That's
in
it.
mind, Castides, two things. One, this is one of the dots that's out. And two, Castides is a large city that's been populated for nearly 1,000 years.
My bag.
And there's
It's
ruins
likely
even
if
older
it's
than
likely if there was a ruin there to find, it's already been gutted.
No one knows about this one though, right? Right over here, down south.
If there was a place in Cassidy's, though, then there might be like records of it in Cassidy.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
people
like
who
a-
So
found
it would just be
area.
a trip to Castides. It wouldn't be like a big old money making expedition.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can charter a trip over to Castides.
Also, it's like a
You
Chimera
can
or
just
something.
walk there on land.
We got like 1 billion wagons and stuff now too.
Yeah.
Right. That's another thing that we need to worry about. Okay, so to answer your question, the one down here, nobody's sure what's there. There's rumored to be a town down there.
Yeah.
The
Populated
town of
by what?
the town of Samaria, they call it. Sorry, what was that, Sarah?
Town populated by whom?
Dark elves, Smurf Nibblins, Durgars.
Smurfs.
Yep, Smurf Nibblins.
Why
Dark
are they
gnomes,
nibbling people?
basically. Dark elves, dark gnomes, dark dwarves.
Why
Do
are they
they-
dark?
Because they live underground.
Oh,
So Undercommon, right?
yes.
Do you guys speak Undercommon? Cause I do.
Anyway, that's a far off way, and it would require us to take a boat to get there.
Yeah.
We could always walk around.
I don't think you understand how dangerous that would be and how long that would take.
No.
Perhaps-
Keep in mind, anywhere in Canaan where there are not cities, there's not cities for a reason.
Nah, it's totally safe around here.
For big, flappy, fire-breathing reasons, usually.
Really?
Oh,
Let's kill him.
yes.
Do you have an army on hand, by any chance?
I've got pumpkin.
Oh boy.
This is
I
all the
know
army
something.
need. Flex his arms. See,
I would say
army.
if we're to explore out west, we're definitely going to need to produce a more substantial force. Definitely expand our expeditionary. What?
Get crew insurance
I
and
give
give
them
them
mates too. Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
I mean, there is life insurance policies available at the Explorer's Lodge. That is a thing. From session 1, that's been a thing.
Oh, it has?
Does
Yeah,
anyone have
life insurance has been a
insurance?
thing. It's 10 times what
Can
you
I-
put down. Pays 10 to
Can
1.
I get life insurance on Wizard and then kill him?
No. No, you
Damn it.
can't. Because he doesn't die.
Can we get life insurance on
nobody
like our
knows
other
that.
pets?
No, the life insurance wouldn't trigger. Because he never technically dies.
So like
What
a
does
magical
life
life.
insurance on our dais be?
What?
Life insurance on our dais.
However much you want to put down.
I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's gonna live any longer.
Can you
Wait.
put life insurance on like our mule?
Sure.
You can only put insurance on registered members of your expeditionary company.
Ardmule's a member.
You would need to pay to make him a member, and also know he would have to have sentience.
He's living and breathing, I think.
Isn't there a spell that makes animals sentient or something?
Yeah, you can awake an animal. Let me put it this way. They'd allow Pumpkin. They wouldn't allow Ardmule. You need at least 8 int.
Can we, like, teach him to read?
What, Ardmule? No, I don't think you can teach Ardmule to read. No, I'm pretty sure he has 2 int. I'm pretty sure that's below the literacy level.
We can raise that int.
How do you propose to do so?
We, educate him.
How do you
Teach him
propose to
tricks.
be able to educate the Ardmule?
We teach
How
him
would-
to roll over.
Millions of
and
years of
eventually-
evolution has not allowed him to
And eventually,
read.
after teaching him to roll over and give give hoof, we'll, give him a buck and tell him to go.
It's what was the name of the horse that could count?
I don't know, man.
It was the smart Charlie effect or whatever.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where people tried to convince other people that this horse was actually intelligent. You're gonna try to pull that stunt off.
Heck.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Yep. So life insurance has already been a thing. Anyway, let's take another look at the agenda. Right. So yeah, we need to strengthen our expeditionary company if we're gonna prepare ourselves to explore further lands. Because here's the thing: further lands, very dangerous. The area around Karemios, not so dangerous. Things beyond, very dangerous.
We found a Perryton, though.
Yeah, I mean, these are things that'll make a Perryton look like a Sturge. Basically, the area that we've been to right now are almost exclusively just between cities. If we're really
Well,
planning to go
Got some
all the
bandit
way...
friend-
Huh?
I'm back.
Bandit friends.
Yeah, what about them? There's only 2 left alive and they're out at sea somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Possibly, you're not even actually sure where they are right now.
What about these 2 places? Could we visit them or check them? Do you know what they
Yeah,
are?
you could. Vergrun is the goblin town.
Shit.
Camp Crowquill is basically just an outpost that was established in order to try and penetrate deeper into the wilderness. It represents the furthest anybody has managed to get up north.
It's not very far compared to Shantley and Vergrun.
Well, I mean northwards.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean it's not far from you? It's
No,
about
no,
equidistant.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
not about that much.
Yeah. But yeah, so that could act as a foothold to deeper parts of the wilderness. It's just you should probably prepare your group to face bigger and better enemies if you are going out there.
I need
Make
to
sure
buy a shovel for
your
now.
equipment is super optimized. Possibly hire some mercenaries. Because there is a system for hiring mercenaries en masse.
Mm.
Well, I mean, we kind of don't want to
Which also
overhire
requires
either.
gold.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, we can always like go to Kremios to like.
Anyway, so
upgrade our-
let's go back to selling things.
Yeah, that sounds like the best way to make
So that
money
we can
right now.
so that we can have some money in order to do these things to make money. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what's expendable?
I have an extra dagger, not the magic one.
I mean, that'll sell for barely anything.
But
I'm
it's
talking the big bucks here.
Big bucks.
The silver chalice,
Okay, the silver chalice. You want to sell the silver chalice?
perhaps.
Okay. I'm gonna need. Who wants to sell it? Who's going to
We
the
get it
auction house? Like at a jeweler?
Yeah, like to see how much it would be like worth. Appraised on the level of antiques, basically.
Okay. The jeweler offers you this advice. Matters of worth are typically in the hands of the buyer. A chalice like this could be worth 5 gold pieces if you sell it to an idiot, or it could be worth 1,000 gold pieces if you sell it to an even bigger idiot. What did you roll that for? Oh, your portents?
Yeah.
That one. So
Can I fucking make them fail their wisdom checks on whether or not they should fucking buy it for a million gold or not?
I like this idea.
Right, and Ardeus and Ardbar could help the little boy.
Okay, so you
Check
could
this
go
out.
to the auction house, which is where you'd usually sell big things like this.
Okay.
And what you could do is you could basically tell the story of how you found it, or exaggerate the story of how you found it and what it is and whatnot, and see if you can get any buyers.
Okay, so what's the story behind this Mia Tipare?
We know
She's
it's
the
from
mother
the pirate, mother of pirate. That's her.
Mother of pirate. Okay.
We can find like any more information on her or anything.
No, you just found that one line. Other information of her might be found in Portuguala.
Like, I honestly feel like we should hang on to it till we get a bit more info on her. But like, I don't know.
We could sell, or we could sell for the big bucks.
But you could maybe sell it for bigger bucks.
The biggest bucks.
Hmm.
So yeah, do you want to hang on to this silver chalice or try to sell it for now?
I don't know. Does it have any story significance?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
But yeah, does it have any sort of story significance
Who
or
are you
no?
asking?
You.
I can't tell you anything like that.
I don't
don't-
think it does.
yeah,
I
I don't
think
think
it's
it
just
has.
treasure.
Yeah, I think so too, with how intent he is on us selling it.
And
And
if we
thinking
do
about it
need
now,
it,
too,
I
If
could always go back and swap. Me and Iskar could always go back and
Go
swipe it.
Try to steal it.
I
Put a
mean,
mark
I
on
do
whoever
have
buys it.
I have that new spell now. The what's it called?
Passes out.
Yeah, pass
Pass
without
without trace. Well, that just means you can't be followed. That means you don't leave footsteps.
Yeah, it says we don't leave tracks.
Yeah.
And I could do invisibility, so
Yeah.
And we get plus 10
Going
dexterity
right
stealth.
to sell it and steal it.
Yeah,
and
and
then-
plus 10
yeah,
bonus to
okay.
dexterity stealth check.
I thought we were supposed.
If you fucking
Okay,
try to
I don't-
sell it again.
I think that would be an alignment change for you, Iskra.
Yeah.
It
If
probably would
Iskra
be.
wants to be anything resembling good, that's obviously not something you would do.
Depends on who you sold it to.
That's true.
Very muffled.
If I know it was like to an asshole.
Well, okay.
But
In that case, you
anyways,
need to make sure to sell it to an asshole, which is a whole different thing to try and do.
Look, it
Yo,
could be like
yo,
a Robin
we
Hood
could go-
thing.
yeah, we
where
could go
we
Robin
steal from the
Hood.
rich and give to the poor, but the poor just happens to be us.
So
I'm-
yeah, again, that
I'm
would
Goblin Hood.
happen. That would have to do with you fucking trying to figure out if the buyer is a rich jackass, and specifically selling it to him, making sure he wins the auction.
I'm Goblin Hood, yo.
I'm just sort of for talking it up and getting as much as we can out of it.
But yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thinking about things clearly now too.
Yeah.
If this chalice is about like the mother of all pirates, why is it so far inland?
Not that
collectability.
far inland, right?
I can't
Or it's
tell
right
you
next to the
that.
ocean.
It's not too far inland, but it was like in the hidden cave, right? That like not many
Yeah,
people have gone to.
a sea hag had it, so I wouldn't be surprised.
That's right. Sea Hag had it, so she could
What-
have been
What else did the sea hag have?
ugliness.
Like, was there anything else
There were
in
scrolls
particular?
in the map. So it was a sea chest, basically, that you brought out of the water there.
Right, that's where
so
we
we
got it
can
from.
be
Yeah,
like,
there
this
was
is the
gold. There was gold and gems in the chest as well.
Yeah, lots of gold, and lots of gems.
Well, not lots of gold, but there was a lot of coppers and silvers too.
It's okay. There
Yeah,
was.
you guys have a fucking ton of items. Just saying. You can start selling some of it.
Okay, yeah. So let's sell the chalice.
Okay, you're starting with the chalice?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, how do you present the chalice to your prospective buyers?
Rugi, aren't you the bard?
Who's got the highest
Well,
like-
this here item happens
first-
to be the
okay,
chalice.
basically, here's how it's gonna go. First, you tell the story of the item in order to hype up the buyers.
Mhm.
Then we go through the auction process and you decide who you want to sell it to.
Who's got the best charisma?
Well, I mean, the
Pretty
fucking
sure the baby boy has a higher.
the baby
the
boy.
The baby
has-
boy has insane deception.
Yeah, but like he's not certain about what he's talking about, so it could technically pass as deception, partial deception.
So yeah,
You like-
what story do you want to tell about this chalice?
Well, this here chalice happens to be a beautiful silver chalice of fine craftsmanship, but that's not all. This chalice happens to say Mia Tipare at the bottom. You know who that is? The mother of all pirates, a legendary figure from eons past. She was once a great pirate. She was thought to be the first of her kind, the one to pave the ground for the pirates to be in the future.
Wonderful.
But one day, she lost her final battle to a posse of sea hags and detestable creatures who then hid themselves in ruins farther inland, far from the sea and the oceans that she loved, for us to find later.
So somebody raises their hand. So this is her cup?
Yes, this is the chalice from which she drank spiced cactus fruit rum, only the finest.
I'm
made
surprised you
from
remembered that.
I mentioned it at some point too.
Made from only the oldest and finely aged cacti in the land.
Okay, roll deception.
Yeah, you want Ardbard's touch and Ardace's toot.
Yeah, sure, give me the toot.
Wait, I don't have it anymore. I deleted it.
His deception is +7. And then what do I add to that?
You want to use your
D6.
portent on it?
D6 and D4.
I mean, that would give me a 20,
Yeah, plus a d6 plus a d4.
and then, okay, our D6, and
So, yeah.
then our,
It would be 20 plus d6 plus d4.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
Oh, you just rolled?
What? Yeah.
Oh, okay, you just rolled the deception check.
Yeah, because I was like, I
Okay.
figure I'm gonna get more than 13. I had a good feeling.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Your lips will touch the same cup that her lips once did, and she
She's
was a
quite a
very
beauty.
attractive woman too.
God, that's degenerate.
So for all you lonely boys out there, this is
Oh.
your exclusive
All right,
chance.
are you ready to run the auction?
Yes.
Dread kiss.
I'll give you 100 gold for it.
Who
110.
else? Oh,
115. Do auctioneer things.
well, I certainly do think that A chalice of such a fine, strong woman should be worth more than that.
125.
Do I hear
130.
125, 130, 130 over in the corner, the guy in the red hat. Do I
Okay,
hear
Sarah, if you're gonna do
135?
that, you gotta be on your good mic.
I am on my good mic.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
you just went
'Cause that
muffled
was-
for a
it was
little bit,
super
and then you went unmuffled.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm lying down.
Oh, okay. Because I just heard a wall of voodoo there.
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, but normally it's at least somewhat discernible.
No.
Okay, so we got 125.
Yeah, there you
Who
go.
can top that?
You've instructed her. Next time, like, this is gonna be the process every time, so...
Okay.
Yeah, so you can do it when you're back on your good mic. Or when you're back on your good lungs, I guess.
No, does it sound better now?
Yeah, now it sounds a
little.
lot
Yeah,
better.
it's because I'm not talking
Okay.
into a blanket.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'll give you 150.
This gentleman says 150. Who else has got a better offer?
151?
151? Anyone else?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
152.
152, 152, 152.
You can do better than
I hear
that.
160.
You see Logan speak up from the back. 200. And he winks at you.
200, I hear 200 in the back. Do I hear 210?
200, 210.
You're saying 210.
Somebody who's not Logan. I'll let you know when
Okay.
Logan does it.
I think that's about as good as we're
Yeah.
gonna get.
I'm surprised you guys didn't immediately think of audience plants.
I was going to, but I was like, I don't know.
I thought that shit was illegal.
Yeah,
Whatever,
well,
man. Nobody knows.
it's okay. Logan's neutral.
Yeah, Logan's neutral. I am chaotic good. So I would do it too, because it's for our good.
Okay. You got 210.
220? Do we got a 230?
225.
225, do I hear 230 to own a piece of genuine
240.
K&M history?
We only got one of
230.
these cups, not two.
231.
240.
By the way, you guys, if you want, you can set intervals so that they don't just up each other by one.
Yeah, I'm going 230. Or 240, I mean.
250.
Well, 250.
250, does anybody love K&M history more than this guy over here? Does anyone feel the call of the sea? We hearing 260, anybody 260, 265?
Going once. Going twice.
251.
Okay, 251. Anyone else?
Oh my god.
Gentlemen
We'll
with
go
the
to 251,
250,
can we hear
would you like to sit here?
255?
What happens if Logan wins?
Nobody fucking say anything more than that.
Yeah, I think it's a bit much. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. 251. Gentlemen that did the 250, would you like to beat this one out? Or would you like to sit this one out?
251 and 1 copper.
251 and 1 copper. Going once. Going twice.
2 coppers.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Just sell it.
Don't they have like a minimum?
250 with 2 coppers. Going once. Going twice.
Come on, guys,
Sold.
we got... No.
Okay.
Sold.
So you sold
Just sold.
the silver chalice of Miatapare for 251 gold pieces and 2 coppers.
Fuck.
Oh
Okay.
Okay, there you go. So remove chalice from inventory, add 251.02 to the gold pot. And I guess we can create the new office now.
Oh boy, let's call it the boat pot.
The boat pot, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, can we have the new office? Or no?
Yep, I'm opening a
Okay.
new page for it now.
Yeah, so we can write everything down.
Okay. Oh god, I forget how big the, Actually, you know what? I suppose I could just delete this image and then put the new one in.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna make a new one.
Lazy boy.
Okay, Okay, so this is going to be Funky Crunch new office. FC.
New Funky
NO.
Crunch HQ.
Okay. NFC HQ.
Sounds like a European clothing brand.
Sounds like some kind of government
How big
organization.
is... How many squares is this shit again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 in horizontal. And then 1, 2, 3... Oh, that's a lot harder to see.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this thing 30 by 30.
I can just...
So that we get those margins.
Yeah, so one is 17 in height, and then the other one is 23 in width. 23, 17.
Actually, it's not a square, is it? It's a rectangle,
It's not a
right?
square.
Okay, what is it? 27 by
23,
17?
23 by 17.
23 by 17. Wait, really?
Yeah,
Odd measurements.
I mean,
I would normally do these in
You made
multiple
them.
of 6.
very much 23 and 17.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we had the ruler tool.
Oh yeah. So it's 24, I think.
No, you started a little bit prematurely.
Wait, hold on. It snapped from center. I'm gonna do...
Yeah,
No
you can
snapping.
24
Yeah, it's 24.
and 18.
Yeah, fucking... I knew it. I do this shit in multiple of 6. What the heck are you counting,
Excuse
Christine?
me.
Yeah, 24 by 18. So it needs to be 30.
Oh yeah,
by
24. Okay, I guess
24.
I was snapping to center too.
There we go. Okay, then I will put the new map in. Here, right, let's drag everybody over. Wow. It's empty. Okay, Office 2. Make sure that is on the background layer. Okay,
So
that
beautiful.
should be 6 from... Can you not right now? So 6 this way, and then... Oh god, it's so pale. There we go. And then that needs to be dragged... oh no, I think that's perfect. Is that 24? No?
Nope.
What
Yeah, I
the
don't
fuck?
think so.
What have I done?
No, it's too small.
Yeah.
Oh, right, it's 3 on each side. Whoops.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, that should be it. That should be our new office.
There we go.
Okay, that's 24 by 18.
Yes.
Okay. Now we can put everybody in. So everybody place themselves, and I'll place the ones that I need to place. You guys should draw the dragon. What the? Why is that horse so big? How'd that
I
happen?
didn't do it though.
Yeah,
Draw
you
the
guys
dragon.
should draw the dragon wagon so that I don't have to keep using this thing.
Mm. The dragon.
Yeah, the
I'll
dragon
do
wagon.
that. I'll draw the one.
The dwagon.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
you
a
know what?
plot.
Hold on, everybody, delete yourselves.
Too small.
We're already positioned.
No, wait, don't delete yourselves. I need to just delete what I placed. I was on the wrong layer. You guys are good. You can undelete yourselves. It was my bad. Okay, Hort. Hort. Two Hort. Gwagon. Dragon wagon. I'm dragging the dragon wagon. Okay. There you go. What the? Okay, there you go. There's that. And then, There's a Logan. There's an Olivier. Sarah, are you asleep?
Yes.
Drag Yex and Pumpkin onto there.
Oh, hang on, I gotta get up.
I can do it if you don't want to.
I
Here, I'll do it. There's
think I
Yex.
should go to bed.
Yeah, you could do that. It's fine.
I'm definitely gonna go to bed. I put my headphone on, and put it next to me on the bed, and that was a mistake because now I'm falling asleep.
I feel you right there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am in the
super
middle of
fucking
passing
tired.
out, especially with this music.
Alright, we'll see you guys later.
Okay. Good night, Sarah.
Bye.
Have a good night.
There we go. Now it can properly say our money amount.
Yep.
Pretty.
So yeah,
Pretty
add
pot of gold.
add the gold to that.
What gold?
Is it
Oh
The
yeah.
gold that you just got from selling the cup.
What gold?
What gold? Okay, so that's
152.
188. 17 plus 250. Point fucking what?
02?
0.02. So it
Point.
should be 0.19 now.
Yeah.
Turvin says, I wish I had a desk.
We'll get you a desk, don't worry.
He could sit on the.
Mishka make one. That way it reduces costs.
He could sit on the frog human.
Remember, if you guys need like wooden stuff like done, ask Loishka. You just gotta procure
Carve me a desk.
350.
Oh. I don't have that, and also you pay me.
Also, you pay me.
Let's pay him in desk. Get a bunch of desk.
Sell the pot that holds the gold, says the salted boy.
No. It's our pot.
We like our pot. Where do you want your
Leave one here
desk?
and
Okay, I think that's everybody placed. Oh wait, no, the... Oh, I didn't put him in the allies folder. There. Forgot about your awakened shrub. Petunia
Petunia.
is just hanging around. Feeling incredibly unstimulated.
What do we do with Petunia exactly? Oh, Jesus.
Whatever you want. Yeah, Petunia's feeling incredibly unstimulated and incredibly bored. You need to have
Oh.
things for Petunia to do.
There's a ball.
There's a ball.
Yeah,
And-
we
Petunia,
And 6 raccoons.
Petunia plays catch with himself.
Oh.
play with the raccoons too.
Oh, hold on, I forgot somebody.
Where's a little kid?
Yeah, that's who I forgot. Where the fuck is this child?
I don't know. Where'd you leave him?
We can also have the kid play with Petunia.
Oh, wait, I thought oh, there they are. Yeah, the kid plays with the plant.
Are they both pleased?
It might take a while for them to get used to each other.
Shall Iskra be a mediator between the two?
Maybe Pumpkin should mediate.
I thought she was also fine with this. But like Pumpkin the best.
Yeah, Pumpkin is best.
Yeah, the kid could just play with all the raccoons.
There you go. There's your new office. All nice. Let's zoom in on the various things that have changed. For one, our Froggy Boy here seems a lot happier for some reason. He seems a lot less full of arrows, a lot more bow-tied.
We cleaned him up.
Yeah. We're gonna use him for Trojan horse.
And,
Hmm?
That's a lot of barrels you got there.
Yeah, he's all lubed up.
bunch of kegs.
Yep. Wonderful.
We should
Is
do
there
like a
any-
nice little.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to sell off?
Are the mushrooms we have, are they well known already or no?
What, all the ones that you found?
Yes.
All the different varieties?
Yes.
Well, you knew things about them, so somebody's got to know things about them around.
Okay, so they're well known.
Yeah, it's not like some big secret, otherwise I would have said you have no idea what the hell they are.
We could sell those night things as pets.
Night
Yeah.
things.
Very dangerous
Oh,
exotic
the
pets.
fucking
Yeah.
the leeches? The leech
Yeah.
men?
Oh
Those
yeah,
should be the
there
same
was
thing.
also a metal chest, or rather a chest full of metal coins that don't resemble those in current circulation.
Yes, you actually found a little box of those and a bag of those.
We should look that up. And there's also the statue that had the sad doggo on it.
Yeah.
What? No, that was the pocket watch. I thought you wanted to keep that.
Oh wait, there was a pack of watch, but there was also like a little statue.
There was
That,
not a statue of a sad doggo.
Little painted picture of a dog inside the silver pocket watch. Yeah, we kept him.
Yep, you're thinking of the Nikito statue.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, you want to try to sell that off?
I don't know, let's look it up first. Google that.
Google Nikito statue.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You already know all you know about Nikitos.
You rolled like a super high thing on it.
Oh, true.
Refresher time.
But yeah, do you,
So I guess
do you
we have to
guys remember all the stuff that you have, or is it just gonna end up going to waste?
I mean, I'm reading through the Funky Crunch HQ.
Okay.
I just roll like whatever
What's
I could
the?
at the
Hold on,
moment.
let me go to Funky Crunch HQ here. There you are. What's the last thing that I wrote?
It was quite a while ago, not that while ago. Oh yeah, we had the 3 ornate rugs.
Lamprey. Right. That stuff.
Forces.
Okay, let me scroll to the bottom of this. Yeah, did you write down all the stuff in the witch's chest?
I wrote as much as I could.
Okay.
I might have missed something.
Yeah, no, it seems fine.
Okay.
So yeah, just let me know what you want to sell, and we'll figure that out.
We
See how much money
can
you
sell
end up
the
getting.
small copper sculpture of Nikito.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
go through this whole process again? Do
Uh,
that. Or you could skip auction, and you could just take the average.
no. I'd like to go through that to milk it as much as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just need to Google some Nikito.
How many of the little leech things did we give to be examined?
Do you wanna send them over to the Great Heart at Lyceum? The Lyceum at Great Heart to examine them.
We have like 2 barrels full of them, right?
Here's
let's give-
what?
Give 1 barrel and then sell
Of
the
the,
other one
of
at
the Leech
exotic
Boys.
Oh.
Yep, you could
Yeah,
try
let's
that.
claim that discovery, actually.
Okay.
Why not start with that?
Okay.
Where would we go to report this?
Well, the Explorer's Lodge or the Monster Slayer's Lodge.
Do we get a reward for it?
you can
Yeah, I mean,
you could ask
discovering
for
a
a
creature.
reward, yeah.
Yeah, let's show them one. Let's grab them by the legs.
Okay.
By the legs.
So yeah,
Little
you bring them in
stuffed
to a representative at the Explorer's Lodge. What do you say about them?
These big bitey boys live in the dark. They fear the light.
Whoa! Sorry, back up a bit. What is this? Why are you here?
These are new creatures that we found in a nearby ruin, actually.
Oh,
the
okay.
ruin is nameless, and we simply went there because we heard of rumors about the
Oh, okay.
lions
So
being
you're
infested.
reporting not only a ruin, but the denizens therein. Oh boy, who's that?
Oh,
Psyche, thank you for the raid. How was your D&D session?
Hey.
You started at the exact same time we did. Yeah, we both started on the exact same time, like to the second. Oh, you almost died. Luckily, nobody has died here because this is a. Oh Jesus! Completely a roleplay and selling stuff session. Nobody, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, Prodigal. I guess, yeah, she wooed hard. Okay. My ears. Probably your ears too, stream. Okay, where were we before I got Pepsi Manned?
Yes, so yeah, we found these in a nearby ruin in the mountains, and we heard of this from a bunch of...
Okay, well, tell you what, the process for this is normally that you need to file a full report to us.
Okay. How do we do that?
Well, you'll need to do a write-up. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
This is why I normally have these off. For D&D nights.
Okay, so how would I go, like, I would actually need a fucking write one.
The party is gonna need to each individually write a report, and then I'll consolidate it all as one thing. And then, based on your findings and how detailed you guys are, I'm going to reward you a number of gold pieces.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yep,
sounds
I'm
good.
giving you motherfuckers homework.
Oh boy.
I got out of school just to not do homework. I'm gonna Pepsi Man you 10 times harder from now on.
This is my revenge on you guys.
Oh, my revenge for your revenge.
For solving that fucking pipe puzzle by fucking cheating.
You're welcome, by the way.
I'll
Speaking
write
of,
you like a fucking 4-page report, and you're gonna have to sit there and read it.
I mean, you gotta fucking write it. That's the harder part.
Okay, I'll make it like 6 font.
You're stabbing yourself to poke me.
so speaking of the pipe puzzle, what does the inspiration do?
Oh, it just gives you advantage on a roll, or you could give it to somebody else.
Oh, so it gives me like an extra +1 on like any roll.
No,
whatever.
advantage.
Oh, so it's like,
Yeah, you roll two
Okay, I got
d20s
it.
and you take the higher one.
oh, okay, and like it's like currency. Once you use it, it's spent, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Brandon, I'm gonna fucking handwrite it for you.
I mean, okay, you gotta do it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
handwrite it, and it's gonna be disgusting to read.
Any?
But you're gonna have to read it.
Okay, do it.
Oh,
And you have to
Christine.
squint through it.
I dare you.
Christine,
Yeah.
tell me what to write, because when I write fast, it's atrocious. Chicken
No, it's
scratch.
okay. It's okay, I'll do it myself. I don't want to
Okay.
multiply the work. This is my battle.
This is the pizza.
Pizza.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to write a report about those guys, and I'll give you gold according to what I grade your essay. You can do that for every ruin you've been in, by the way.
Okay, interesting.
Oh,
Yep,
no,
and I'll
no.
be using that information and compiling it into a Google Doc for you guys to reference.
Cool. We're gonna be doing that anyways.
Yep.
Question about that. Would you also put photos of said ruin on the Google Docs?
Sorry, photos that I'm going to somehow produce. I can give you the maps, and you can.
That's what I mean by photo.
Yeah, I can put the maps there. The image
Yeah.
file of the map. I can do that.
Yeah. That works perfectly.
Okay.
What else? Yeah, okay, so I guess we can fucking sell the thing of the Nikito.
Okay, you want to try
So
to
let's
sell the
get
statue?
our... Yeah, let's get our facts straight. So
Okay.
Nikito are basically a species of bird people, yes?
Are you doing this on the same day?
What?
Why not? Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it on
Okay.
Wait,
Keep
we're
Keep
doing
that in
the-
mind
next
for
page
for like spell slots and uses of inspiration and stuff.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
That's
I
fine.
got like
But yeah, so the Nikito are bird people, yeah?
Yep.
They lived long ago, they are now extinct. Where did they live again?
Well, you're not sure if they're like spirits, basically. They're mythological figures.
Okay. So who was this bronze statue
The bronze statue,
or the copper
yeah,
statue?
just depicts a generic Nikito.
Like your halfling thing.
And it was found in the nearby ruin
Yeah.
of Chicken Nugget.
Oh, God.
And I don't know, I'm trying to think of like ways to hype it. Unfortunately,
Yep,
I'm the
put
only
your-
one that's fucking
Yeah,
talking.
put your heads together, guys.
Underneath it had that marking, which like gave like answer, which gave clue to the riddle of the gears.
Is that hyping?
It's not hyping, but it's
You gotta hype it.
that
You gotta hype it to get more gold value.
Okay. There were mysterious markings underneath the Nikito statue, which connected it to the ruins it was found in.
It's the same day. It's the same
There
day.
are
we
strange
could-
markings on the bottom of it.
That's
But what
what
could they mean?
What's up, Northern MC?
Perhaps they are a key to something more, something greater. Are you hungry for knowledge?
we could
Yeah.
sell it. We could sell it as part of basic pirate mother's treasure.
Greetings.
You could say it's related to that?
Yeah, it's like a part of her treasury. Hopefully, the same guy who bought the cup is gonna be tempted to buy the set.
Fuck off.
Question: do we end up grabbing all the putrid vinegar, whatever?
Did you want to?
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
We
if
kind of let it spill out.
I assume yes. Then
It's up to you guys.
I don't know, I never fucking... Oh.
Depending on what interest you have in it.
is
What
it
could we do with
flammable?
putrid vinegar?
It's
Hmm.
it's not flammable, no. You suspect it was alcohol once.
Oh
You wanna
shit!
try our Deus?
Let's go down that shit, my dude.
It's not alcohol anymore.
It's
What
the
is it
gamble I'm
now?
willing to take.
Okay, roll a constitution save.
Oh no.
Oh fuck. Wait, hold on.
I'm ready to like.
Oh good. Oh good. Okay. Roll me a d20 minus
Lord.
your total constitution score.
I'm ready to like.
So like 12
Yep.
minus 12. D20 minus
D20
12.
minus 12.
I'm ready to like defib him with cure wound.
Oh fuck.
Good job. Okay, cool. So you spend the
And then-
next hour fucking vomiting. You are completely impotent, basically, for the next hour.
Alright, I'm fine with that. That was a gamble I was willing to
You've
take.
never tasted something so bad.
So he can't get it up.
I mean,
I mean...
He can't get it up, but it is his entire body.
Could he at least fucking inspire me or whatever the fuck he does?
You imagine... No, he can't. For the next hour, he's completely out of it. He's
Yeah,
basically...
no.
Wait it out.
just wait it out.
He's incapacitated for the next hour.
Wait. Can I should I use cure wounds or should I use
Don't worry about it.
I do worry
It's
about it.
already happening. It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late for him. We're playing 5th edition.
Aside from cure wounds, I have my other spell, which I apparently didn't write. Why didn't I write it?
Huh?
Weird.
ED awareness D&D, great. But yeah, so continue hyping the statue. Right now, I'm not
No.
sold on it.
No, hold on. I never even started.
Okay, go
I
for
was
it.
just touching base.
Well, but before we do
Um,
that, I'm gonna lesser restore our Deus so he could
You're just
do his
wasting
inspire.
spell slots.
Then does Ardeus want a lesser restore? Does Wally want the lesser restore?
Just
so
don't
you can
worry
get
about
one
it.
touch?
Just
I
don't
need
worry
a lesser
about it.
restore.
And, it was a gamble This is take a terrible plan, but
Wally, you have the floor.
I mean, hold on. I'm fucking like jotting down notes.
Okay.
You guys talk a bit.
Patient.
Yeah. Alright, tell you what, Iskra, since Ardeus is currently incapacitated and Wally is thinking, why don't you try to hype up the statue?
No,
He's
boy.
gonna fuck up.
wait, are we at the auction house and I'm just
You want to go to the auction house right now. You're about to go
Okay.
out there and you're like, maybe I need some courage first. Surely this
Okay.
putrid black vinegar will be a wellspring of courage. I mean, if I can survive this, I can survive anything.
Oh my god. Okay, so this magnificent Nikitosa statue made out of copper was kept under lock and key in a hidden dungeon not yet explored. Everything mechanical, everything false. Once discovered, we found strange markings we had no idea what it could lead to. Upon further investigating and hours of toil and trouble, we figured out that it is linked to the ruins themselves.
Play
Bird.
some action music. Hold on, I need to play for the auction. I need auction music. Let's see.
Action music for auction.
Will this do? I don't
This
really.
is me trying to be funny by doing play on words and failing miserably, by the way.
Work. I don't have any. Fuck it. This will be good enough. There we go. This is some auction music. It's not super exciting, but
I am yawning.
right. Iskra, roll persuasion.
No.
But
We
like,
could have our
will
bird
I
touch
get
on
my
it.
own chance? Cause like, if I don't get my own chance to do this and like fucking nail it,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the charisma
she's also
person.
got fucking minus to charisma.
It's good, no. She has 0.
She's 0? Okay, well I've got fucking more than that.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Where's Loishka? Oh. I should, yeah.
It's gonna be suspicious if you change your story.
Yeah, don't fucking...
No, like, so this is what's already been said.
What do you mean? But I said that we wouldn't start yet.
No, that was Iskra talking to the
But
audience,
I
was
said
it not?
before Iskra fucking started hyping it up and you were all like, hey Iskra, hype it up, and I said no,
Yeah,
we're
I
not
thought you were-
actually
I
doing
thought you
this
were-
for real.
I thought you
I
were
thought it was a
sitting this
I
one
said
out.
that like 3 times.
Yeah, I thought it was a practice run.
God damn it.
Yeah, I said that like 3 times, so that's not legit, that never happened. We're not rolling anything. Because I was jotting down notes for this, and you know that, and you, despite that, you still said Iskra fucking say it, and I said
Yeah,
no.
I thought that was you saying, I'm fucking tired of doing all the role-playing, you do it.
No, I'm jotting down notes for this.
Okay, well, what you got then?
Okay.
Hurry up, do it. You're
So-
losing the audience.
Found in the mountainous ruins nearby, this statue is a relic of the past depicting a mythological Nikito.
Who's
Nikito
speaking
are
right
said
now,
to...
by the way?
This is Walter.
Smalley?
Yes.
This fucking
The Niki-
8-year-old shyster.
I mean, listen, he
He's the one
tells a good
fucking
story.
presenting everything.
I mean, he's a good kid, man. The Nikito are said to be beings that taught our ancestors how to write with quills made of their own feathers. The base of the Nikito statue has carvings and inscriptions hinting at some sort of secrets linked to generations past. What reason could these ancient people have for carving this statue? And what could the secret meaning behind these inscriptions have? What could possibly be hidden in this simple copper statue? Purchase this statue, and the dreams will be yours for the taking.
Okay,
Now-
roll persuasion.
Do we have our first bet?
Yeah, roll
Um,
persuasion.
I'm actually gonna just fucking give him the portent.
Okay, so 13. What's his persuasion bonus?
His persuasion bonus.
Should be +3 or
+3.
+5.
Yeah,
Okay.
+3. And do I get anything from Ardeus or no?
Ardeus
We
is
said
rolling
wait-
around on the ground. You can
Because
get
we said
something
we'd
from
wait an hour
Ardvar.
too.
Jesus Christ! Say these things where I can hear and remember them.
But I did say that. I said that like 15 minutes ago. Let's wait it off so that we can get all of our benefits because
Oh,
I
boy.
specifically asked about it and asked, hey, would he be able to buff me? And you said no, he'll be fine in an hour, so I'm like, great, we'll wait. And then somehow Iskra started talking and started rolling, and I was like, wait a minute, stop.
It's because you kept egging me on. And I thought it was a practice run too.
Yeah. So this is me calling, no, I've already prepared for this and I have already prevented things. And people remember this.
Jesus Christ. Well, hurry the fuck up about it then, Jesus.
Okay, so
Hurry
it's
up.
D6 and D4.
Yep. Okay, +1. +2. Okay. Yep, I got my roll. Do your thing.
Okay, so, do we have anyone for the first bet?
I'll give you 50 gold for it.
We got a 50, do we got a 60?
Who's planted in the audience?
Ardeus.
Yeah, I guess. With my little horn tooting.
Do you want Iskra planted in the
Wait,
audience or
so-
Loishka better?
So, Ardeus inspires Smalley backstage, and then goes around to be in the
Yay.
audience.
He'll
You
come
put
in to be
Ardvar.
like, what a steal!
Yeah, what a steal. Amazing. I wish I had 200. That looks like it's worth 200. I'm just gonna go walking around
You
the
just
audience.
say
just-
200? You go...
At least say 100 first!
That guy
No,
thinks
I'm-
it's worth 200. Do you think it's worth 200? I'll give you 55.
Do we got a 60?
60.
A 60? 65? 70?
70?
Perhaps a 70?
70!
For this
Loishka.
wonderful copper statue of this ancient Nikito.
Okay, I'll go 70.
80!
Whoa, what? Iskra's in the audience too?
Loishka.
Oh, Loishka is? Loishka says 80?
Yeah. Yeah, Loishka says 80. Iskra doesn't think she can.
Oh, do you
really
want to...
blend
Okay,
in.
what do you want to set your intervals at, by the way? Or do you want people to go up by coppers?
No coppers. Fuck coppers.
1 gold.
1 gold?
Yeah.
At the very least.
81!
Yeah. Is this beautiful statue of wonderful craftsmanship of the pioneers of language really worth so little?
82!
Spare another 3 at least, and you'll have it to take home.
85?
85 going once. Going twice.
86!
Okay, 86. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the gentleman with 86 gold.
Okay, remove Nikito statue, add 86 gold.
So it'll
Nice.
be 4. Oh, my stomach. It'll be 500 and. My brain is dead. I can't do math mentally anymore.
84 we got?
86.
86, yeah.
So much for 200.
That's okay. It was
Close
a big
enough.
jump.
Yes, the auction is based on the deception or deception or persuasion roll of whoever hypes up the item, and a random roll, and also a little hidden variable, a couple hidden variables based on 1, the actual rarity of the item, and 2, how well they hype it up.
So basically, none of my characters.
I mean, you can hype up the story to get the maximum hype modifier.
but
Yeah.
Smalley's better off at that.
Yeah, that's fine. They can,
You
as
know,
long
but
as
this
as
is-
long as you guys are contributing.
But that's based on the like your performance of it, not like a check or anything
Yeah,
like that or
it's
stats.
literally based on
It's the
how
roleplay.
much you convince me, the DM.
Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, alone, I'm not much of a hype man. I need Sarah.
Is there anything else you want to sell? Auction or just regular?
The coins. Can we look at the coins and what they're worth?
The coins?
Yeah, like
Okay,
what
who do you want to
can
try
we
to
get
sell
any
the coins
history?
to?
No, can we get any history on it?
You weren't able to identify them as belonging to any civilization that you know of.
Can we bring them to someone to see if they can give us more information?
Yes, you can roll investigation to try and find an appraiser.
Okay, let's roll an
Yo,
investigation.
let's go check with my brothers.
Who's got the highest investigation thing?
I got
That would
plus
be-
6.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Loishka can help you if get a second roll.
Okay. So I roll with advantage.
Yes, with advantage.
Oh wait, we're level 5 now, right?
Yep.
Okay, what does that get
So
me?
that means we got a proficiency bonus added, right? Level 5.
Yep.
It's plus 3 now. Okay, let me do that.
Yep. That means your investigation's actually +7.
Oh. Okay, well whatever that is, plus 7.
Yeah, 22.
22.
Yeah.
Actually, need to check.
Okay, so you do find an expert on historical coins.
Nice.
Okay, what can you tell us about these coins?
Well, let me have a look at them. Interesting. Ooh, they seem to be made of an alloy. Oh, you know, I think I have seen these before. Yes. Interesting. Their composition does seem to be mostly copper. Rather than being represented by different metals, they just seem to be in different shapes with different engravings. Interesting. I've seen these before. They were uncovered around Greatheart area. Of course, they're not in circulation.
Do you know who used these in the past?
Not a clue myself.
Okay, so what can you tell us about
Where
the
did
approximate worth?
I was actually hoping you could tell me about them.
Oh. Okay. Well, we found them at Nugget.
I'm sorry?
I grab a map and I point to the area on the map.
Why is
These
this called
mountains
Nugget?
are here. Well, because we're not very good at naming.
Oh, I
ruins,
see.
You see. But we did need an identifying name, and unfortunately, Nugget is the only one that has stuck thus far.
Well, you could like call something like Great Heart Springs or something. I don't know.
Nugget is actually short for chicken nugget.
Oh,
In
that's
case you're
okay. That
wondering-
clarifies things. Yeah, totally. Crystal.
Clear as mud.
I mean, listen, a name's a name. Rose by any other names just as sweet. A ruin called Chicken Nugget is still a ruin.
Okay. Well, what can you tell me about this place where you discovered these coins?
Why? Okay, so it seems as though this place was full of strange sarcophagi, which basically held a bunch of creatures, and those creatures seemed to have been sleeping there for a long time and sort of maintaining the place. There have been a lot of scientific experiments taking place there, according to our investigations, and a lot of layered stuff. The first level of the what's it called? It's the ruin happened to have a lot of mechanical animals and a bunch of machinery that seemed to simulate life. A lot of fake things, fake food, fake animals.
Then,
so on and
in
so
that
forth.
case, what do you think you can tell me specifically about the civilization that may have used these coins?
They had.
Do you have a name for them? Have they been discovered?
We call them the proto-elves.
What?
We have. Or no, not the proto-elves, the proto-men. Sorry.
Proto-men.
I forget. Yeah, we call them the proto-men, although we can't confirm that they were actual humans. But they seem very humanoid in nature. We did have a few live specimens that we did acquire at one point. And aside from that, they had sciences. They had sciences beyond our understanding. They seemed to also write in knots.
That
which
was,
is strange.
Wally, yeah?
Yes.
Tall Wally?
Yeah.
Roll persuasion on Tall Wally.
Persuasion on Tall Wally?
Yes.
Am I selling him something or what?
No, you're just convincing him of the value of these coins. Cool.
It's okay, I'm not selling him them. I just want to appraise them because I want to go to the auction for it.
Like, you want to sell them at the auction house?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, I see, but I'm not sure how significant of a discovery just this collection is. We have unearthed similar coins at Great Heart before. I dare say they may even be kind of common. We haven't really found who may have used them as of yet, but we have unearthed several coins just like them.
Okay.
But have they unearthed this many?
Certainly many, many times more.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, thank you for the information.
Unfortunately, the coins are mostly copper. Meaning they're not exactly worth their weight in gold.
Yeah. Makes sense.
In the wise words of, just find a dumbass. They'll treat you like a
Yeah.
dollar bill for 10.
I mean, that's why you have the auction. I don't know. I think that's like... Oh yeah, the set of game cards. That's another thing that we had. So what can we find out about these? Where would we go for this?
We also have those rugs.
Sorry, I'm at... What was that?
Oh, I took one of the rugs.
Well, we have two other ones, right?
Yeah, you want to try to sell the rugs?
We got two rugs.
The game set and stuff, you might have to find a historian who specializes
Okay.
in that kind of thing.
That's all I need.
In cultural artifacts.
Okay, cool.
If you do indeed want to sell them.
Keeping
I
that.
kind of want to keep them
Okay.
so I can replicate them.
Yeah, things
And
like the
figure out how to
chalice
play
are
it.
going to be a much easier sell.
Probably not to sell, but what about the vials of acid bleach we got?
I mean, you just throw that at enemies.
We can like learn to replicate it, make our own.
I
Sell
mean,
some
yeah, but
acid
it
bleach
costs. It still costs money to make because you need the materials and you need the process.
later. So we can like sell lube and acid
You
bleach.
can buy acid. You can buy a vial of acid. That's basically just what those are. Is they're vials of acid.
Aw. Boo. We haven't milked our snake. I just remember that's a thing.
Okay, roll survival.
That one here has
Give me a sec. Yeah, my thing's not there.
Yep.
Survival.
Then they can get Wiz the Liz to drop acid.
Lishka. Okay, so
You'll see all kinds of stuff. Ah.
That's supposed to be a scrub.
Okay, you milk the snake. You get a dose of weapon poison.
Yay.
Or of basic poison, rather. It's the D4 poison. Con save or take D4 poison damage. Okay. Yep, you got a vial of it. It's good for a minute or 3 pieces of ammunition.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. You've milked Luby Larry.
Thanks, Larry.
He's still mad.
Okay, next item of business.
I think I'm good.
Okay, you don't want to sell any of your gemstones?
I want to keep the bloodstone.
Okay.
Pretty.
Because you have a fuckload of gemstones.
Yeah,
Oh
what's
lord,
this
they milking.
bloodstone?
Yep, we got our snake Luby Larry.
How many gems do we have?
I'm gonna keep an extra one, just an extra one. I'm gonna stick it somewhere.
I bet you do.
Stick it up your butt. Oh, what about that small obsidian skull rock thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
you do
yeah.
have that.
Forgot about that.
We got that. It's the
Yep.
size of a snowball
The
make.
obsidian rock that looks like a skull.
And that was like an accident, basically, right?
You're pretty sure that
It's natural.
it was naturally occurring.
No, we could hype it up as look at this fancy thing.
Let's
Or
take a
look
long rest first,
So,
so I can roll my portents.
Jesus.
Chess, keto. There's also those fine clothing, unless
Now we need some good portents for that lion.
13-14.
Okay, good. Time to go lie about
The fine
this fucking
clothes
thing.
aren't something that you can really auction. They're just regular items in the PHB. Anything that's just an item in the PHB, you could just sell. For example, the gems.
just check. I'm just
Yeah,
like, trying
the
to see
auction
anything.
house is specifically for unique treasures that I've made up.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I'm just going through like everything we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah.
Let's.
Okay, so what's up on the auction block?
Hold on. I need to write notes about it. Till I get my thoughts down.
can I play my instrument to create like a suspenseful atmosphere?
You certainly can.
Okay, yeah, hold on though.
when like
You would make a
Top-
performance check, and
Good,
I would
'cause
count it into everything that's going on somehow. Give me a second to think about that.
I don't
just
want.
like setting the mood, like wow, amazing, kind of
Yep.
kind of stuff. And when it's high price, I'll play suspenseful music.
And is it just made of rock?
It's obsidian.
I don't want to give up.
So I
the
at least have something to do.
What was that? Cryo?
No, just how I don't want to give up the dagger.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, you
dagger's
wanna-
the only other.
yeah,
like,
you probably
big
want to
thing.
hang on to that. It's the only magic weapon you have.
Yeah. Sort of like bloodstone.
I still find it so strange that you're making the 8-year-old boy do this.
Listen,
Give
the
me
8-year-old boy is a very good
Why
liar.
don't you at least put a mustache on him and pretend he's a gnome?
Because this 8-year-old has natural charisma.
You have a disguise kit.
I don't care about a disguise kit. He's an 8-year-old with very convincing
One of
powers.
these days, you're gonna convince somebody that an item you're selling makes your fucking dick grow 3 sizes overnight. And they're gonna be like, I recognize that little boy! He's the one who lied to me about my penis.
No, we're not
And
going
then
to give
he's
them
promptly
that.
gonna be taken away by the FBI.
No, listen, we're going to tell them
Who, the man or
things
the
that,
little
like...
boy?
No, the guy.
We're going to tell them things that won't affect them in the future.
Okay.
It's just like, you know, stuff like, oh yeah, this thing once had, like, terrible power, but now it is,
A poop.
it is made, safe for your consumption.
Yeah, we
Something like
uncursed it.
that. Yeah,
Unless
which is
you're into
basically
that
what
sort
I'm
of thing.
writing. Which is basically
Okay, so what the fuck
I'm
is
writing.
happening down here?
Oh.
Why are you a
uh,
waterfall?
Like, he's crying his tears for throwing up so hard
Oh,
when he tried.
I see.
And I'm just like, there.
Wonderful.
Where am I? 5 bloodstones. How many bloodstones are you taking, Christine?
Hmm?
How many bloodstones are you taking?
I'm taking one for the road.
Well, I'll take 1 bloodstone. Just because, like, the colors
How
are,
many
like,
bloodstones did you get?
5.
Okay.
Just because, colors are similar to Goblin. That's why. Some greens and reds. Lapis. Just too much of a contrast. And I don't have any purples on me.
But yeah, type in chat all the gems that you actually want to sell. And the number of them. And then we'll confirm.
Okay. First I'm gonna just type up like how many we took for ourselves. So 2 bloodstone and how many lapis did you take?
Don't put any of that in chat. I mean actual Roll20 chat.
Yo, I typed in
okay.
lapis lazuli and immediately
Immediately what?
a bunch of pictures of dildos.
When you Google lapis lazuli?
Yeah,
The fuck?
What? Why?
the shopping. Oh
Jesus.
jeez.
Is it like Steven Universe or?
That's
No, just-
why
Oh.
yeah, that's what fucking happened to me when I googled that giant snail monster. I got the fucking dildo with the flexing arms.
Freaking when I went to Mexico, in one of the stores they had like little like vase things that were pretty much just a tit. It's just a tit.
Tit vase? Yeah, makes sense.
And even just like some that look like, I guess you could even call them watering cans because you actually like pour out of the tit. And then you had a lot of dildos that were just of stones and things and all that. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
And
No,
just out
makes
in the
sense.
open, in like area where
Yeah,
there's kids,
those shops always fucking have that shit.
but like right in the middle where there's kids too.
You should see the fucking giant penis sculptures that I saw when I went to Mexico. There was a
Well,
bench that was just a schlong. Like the nutsack was one of the legs of the bench, and then the other side was just a flaccid dong.
Jeez.
That's good. Oh my god.
Yep, wood bench. Okay, so who's on gem typing duty so that I can tell you how much you can sell them for?
Not me.
Okay, Cryo,
Ugh, okay. You said
Alright.
type in
don't mess up.
Roll20, right?
Yep, type it in chat. Don't mess up. Make sure everybody confirms.
Okay. So let's see. 16. So that's 14 lapis lazuli, 3 bloodstones. Are we keeping the amethyst? Because we only have 1.
Does anybody claim the amethyst?
I think that's stick it onto the thing.
Sorry,
That's
you're really
the-
cutting out.
Sorry, hold on, let me recall. Yeah, my bad. Any better?
Yeah,
Okay. Our thing is we should stick that onto something.
the amethyst.
Yeah, I'll forge it into something. and
Okay,
then
so
we
the
can-
amethyst has been claimed.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can raise
so we'll keep
price
the
of that.
amethyst. Didn't we also get some agates before?
Yep, those
I
should
don't
be
have
in
that
the
one written
Discord.
down.
It's a little bit higher up. All the other gems.
Gas sphincter. Pickaxe. Clothes, keto. It's probably somewhere.
You got the agates in the cave before the dungeon.
Yeah, so that's cabinets. I do not see that written. This is from way
Yeah,
before.
you started writing it a bit lower.
So I wrote it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just have 51 gems on him. I didn't write
51?
specifics.
Wait, what? 51?
I don't remember it being 51.
I probably like hit it like the 1 or something else by accident.
Hold up, we could,
Yeah,
we could scroll
it
back
was a
up.
dwarven
Oh, wait,
skeleton.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, there were 5 gems in that guy. No, the agates were earlier.
Okay, what gems did that guy have?
Nobody wrote that down, huh?
Nope. You
Cool.
speak fast.
I try to speak as slow as I can. Okay, well, looks like I gotta re-roll them.
Just say it's the
So
51 gems.
this is how many you get. You get 18.
Okay. So 18 and then those other 5, right?
18 agates, florets, gypsum, and hematites.
So it's low.
Yeah, do you want to sell all those? Just call them volcanic gems.
I just want to have a look, see what these look like. Agate doesn't quite suit. Oops. Ooh, floor's kind of nice, but gypsum. Also neat, but no. And hematite. Hematite's dark. Oh, is hematite kind of like that magnetic one? Or it looks magnetic.
Yeah,
You
wait.
know-
The thing I wanted was fluorite, not lapis lazuli.
Oh, okay.
So switch that around, I guess.
Okay.
So 16 lapis,
That's
3
what
plus.
I got on my.
Do any of you want an agate, fluorite, gypsum, or hematite?
No.
Wait, you guys found 16 lapis lazulis?
Yep,
Holy shit.
that one I know is a fact.
Okay.
Because that's like the only one that has like everything clearly.
Alright, are you done? Or do you have any more?
Well, I'm trying to see if they want the agates, fluorites, gypsums, or hematites.
If they wanted it, they would have claimed it already.
So no, nobody
Yep,
wants
write it out. Hit enter.
Okay. So that was 18. Ardeus took 2 of them, so that's 16. I'm gonna take a hematite. Yeah, 15. 15 mechanic. There we go. That should be it.
Okay. Roll investigation to find a jewelry buyer.
Investigation should be Loishka. That is 5. Yep, Loishka is 5.
Okay, roll it.
I'm going.
Or whoever wants to look for the jewelry buyer. Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
Anyone else want to look for the jewelry buyer?
Sure, I'll go take a quick look see.
Loishka, in looking for a jewelry buyer, finds a jewelry buyer.
Wait.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wait, that's the wrong. It's plus 4,
Does Wally need to do this now?
plus 5.
You find a jewelry buyer, you find the same jewelry buyer.
Okay, let's go.
Says, hey, come over here. I'll give you 400 gold pieces for each.
Yikes, dog.
You come here. You come here, I give you 400 gold pieces.
That sounds kind of shit.
No, I don't
You
trust
come
that.
you come into the alley here.
Wow,
shitty.
Wally drags them all away because his mama told him better.
Loishka just backs right off because she knows better. It's Loishka that's doing it, not
Yeah.
Iskra.
I'm technically ready to,
You never
Present-
find deal better than this.
That is right. We will never find him.
I don't know if that $400 is real $400.
I have it over here, sack in the alley.
I'll give you a second. The alley. How about that?
My mom always told me not to go into alleys. Okay, anyways, I do have a pitch for my
For
obsidian
the skull? What are you doing with the
skull.
gems?
We're keeping them until someone else can fucking roll.
Okay.
Until we find someone that looks reputable, that doesn't live in an alley.
Fucking ones and twos.
Yeah, okay, but I'm gonna port my shit for a nice 14.
Okay.
Am I gonna get them blessings?
Yeah. Our days is fine now.
Okay, and we're also going to get someone in the audience. Who's gonna be in the audience?
I guess it has to be Iskra. Because our Deus is going to be busy playing a suspenseful tune.
Okay, but like,
Iskra,
don't
Loishka.
fucking say 200 at once.
2,000.
No.
20,000?
It's gonna cost
Okay.
a vote.
So that's
Okay,
gonna
so-
be...
So yeah, I think like Iskra can manage with this one because creepy skull rock goblin.
Okay, shall I start my pitch?
So that's 26, yeah?
Maybe? Because, 14 plus 7? Yeah, that's 21, and then 20... Yeah, plus the 2 and the 3, that would be
Have a good night, Salty.
26, and then, I don't know, yeah. Yeah, that would be 26, okay.
Okay.
There's
That's
nothing
what I
else
figured.
to add there.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you want to start the bidding at, and what do you want to set the intervals at?
The minimum is 1 gold
Okay.
of interval.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
what do you
start
want to
playing
start
my-
the bidding at?
I'll say that in my introduction.
Okay. Go ahead.
Found in the newly discovered ruins was this obsidian hunk of unnatural formation. This deadly and once cursed item would kill every adventurer that came near it, but after much struggle, we have discovered a way to lift the sinister aura of death and destruction from this object. Now, it is available here, to you, from this stage. Safe to purchase for your undoubtedly extensive collection of oddities and curiosities. An ominous centerpiece full of mystery, intrigue, and a history shrouded in darkness. We start our bids at a modest 50 gold, but how much are this skull and its skeletal secrets really worth? That's up to you to decide.
Okay. So 50 gold is where you're starting at, intervals of 1
Yes.
gold?
Yes.
Okay, crickets.
I'm gonna start playing my instrument.
Yep.
55 gold.
Wait, whoa. Hold on.
Straight jump it.
Hold on. When you said 50 gold was the starting bid, nobody acted up. And you're gonna
Yeah.
immediately bid for 55. Sold to the goblin for 55. What are you doing?
I'm sleeping.
Raise the price up by a lot more.
No!
Wait,
You
what?
don't understand. When you said 50 gold, nobody responded. What does that mean you do?
You just said the 50.
Do
You
I
s-
have a 50?
You don't have a 50. Nobody seems interested in it at 50.
Okay.
Should Iskra start?
Then we lower it, I guess.
There you go.
Then perhaps a 40?
Crickets.
A 30?
Somebody raises their hand. I'll give you 10.
10 seems to be a little bit modest. How about a 15?
I'll give you 13.
15 or nothing. Let's go. Beautiful craftsmanship. A wonderful
50.
piece of wonderful material. Pure obsidian. A
50.
piece of history.
I'll give you 14 just because I don't like that guy and I don't want him to have it. Well, I'll give you 15 then.
Excellent, my brothers. This is the way. A 16
Six-
perhaps
16.
to beat the other one out.
16.
A 17. A
17.
17. Do I hear a
I'll give you 20.
A 20? Amazing! What a champion!
I'll give you
How about
25. I know that
a
blighter over there
25?
doesn't have 25 gold to his name.
Oh my goodness! Is there anyone that can beat this menace? How about a 30? A 30.
26.
Nobody. 26. Oh my goodness. How about you, Mr. 25? Do you think that you can beat a 26? How about this? Minimum bid increase, 1 copper.
Alright, sure, 26 and a copper.
Okay, going once, going twice. Sold!
I
To the
can't help but
gentleman-
feel I've made a mistake. Okay, you
Sold
make
to the
20,
gentleman with
yeah,
26
gold and a copper.
Oh, thank God. I was like, oh shit. We're stuck with a skull anyways.
Good, we still got more than 10.
Alright, add that to the pot.
Yay! Okay.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way for you guys to buy things at the auction. I mean, it's probably just gonna be the same process in reverse, just with less rolls. I'm just gonna have a set price for the object that's like the max price that people are willing to bid for it, and then it's up to you to decide if you really want it for that much money.
Okay. 540. Oh my fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna go write it in.
Text.
Yeah.
Wait, honestly, I'm surprised you haven't been.
Oh,
Oh shit. 540.
guys, we're like 5% there.
Damn it. Why'd you have to snap?
How much was,
This is why I didn't do it.
The fucking snapping.
Annoying as
The
fuck.
text tool is very shitty in Roll20.
Okay. Fuck!
can't you, like, stretch it out?
No. I can't stretch. I don't know how. Okay.
How much was it?
540. Fuck. Can't write zeros. 540 and 20. Okay. Well, I'm just
Okay,
about ready to
cool.
go to bed. That was a
Yep.
good.
Oh, there it is. There it goes. There it is.
I don't think you can stretch it.
Okay, any other business before we go to bed?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done. I
Okay,
should have
cool.
gone to bed an hour ago, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fine. That was good. Your introduction to the auction, now you guys can do it swiftly next time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna be writing things up every time because I can't fucking, like, improvise properly.
Okay.
Wally's got it all written on his fucking hand.
Okay. Okay, cool. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm probably gonna slap somebody with a raid. Let's see, we could watch Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door, that's a classic, or we could watch the Silver... We could watch the Silver Surfer. I'm gonna... You know what?
I
I've
wanna
never
watch the
raided this
Silver
guy
Surfer.
before. I'm gonna raid this guy.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Night.
Bye, 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 bye.
Wait, are we ending it right now?
There we go. That's probably where I'll cut the VOD. Right. So I'm gonna raid this guy. Everybody go and spam some bears. If you got bears, spam bears in this feller's chat.
Alright, that's
Tell
one
him
of
who
the
sent you
bears.
and whatnot.
Yeah. Bye,
Yeah,
bye,
give him
bye.
a
bears,
give him a
'cause,
big give him a big hello. Yeah, I know.
Is there Franker face on Firefox?
Yeah, there should be. It's just a browser add-on. I don't know. Anyway, Yep, have a good night, everybody. I will see you all next time. I'm going to be returning to regular streaming tomorrow with some more Ace Attorney vs. Phoenix Wright. Thank you again, Psyche Siren, for the raid. Thank you, Sassy, for the host. As usual, you can do me a big follow. That would be highly appreciated. And you can scroll down below, check the Discord. The invite link is right there in the description. Join that to get updates on when I'm streaming next and whatnot. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. More D&D coming after I finish preparing for the adventure. You can watch me do that. I'm actually going to be transitioning a bit from video game streams to a lot of work streams and creative streams, so look forward to that during the week. But yes, thank you for showing up, everybody, and I will see you next time. Now I'm going to raid this fool.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, bye. Bye, 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 bye,
Okay,
bye,
raid
bye,
on.
bye, 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 bye. There we go.
There we go. Raided.
But they didn't know.
This